There's some girls you're smashing that you may not want to hold their hand.
Then you should no.
There's some woman.
If there are women that you are having sex with that you cannot hold their hand in public, you should not be having sex.
You should change your life.
Am I crotching the camera? You should not be having sex with these women. Should I send Kawhi back?
I'll take him for.
He's healthy.
What? He's not gonna play.
I was gonna say if he's healthy.
You hear what Stephen A said about Kawhi
And Joel Embiid.
We cured him last time, though. What did he say?
Did we talk about that? The Joel Embiid thing?
What about him?
How he said he's not playing any back-to-backs this season?
Oh, yeah.
These niggas need to go to work.
They act like they work in a steel factory or something like that, you know?
See, if I was an older NBA player, I'd be pissed. Because, we were getting punched out the air for $1 million per 5 years. And you guys are making 300 M's doing load management.
Right?
With new rules.
I'd be bent still.
I'd be pissed.
Anyways, are you recording?
We're here.
Yep.
Oh.
And I am here too, guys.
Oh yeah, guys. You can't see Clyde, but he is behind the camera.
He's the wizard behind the curtain today.
We're on some season 1 vibes today. Season 1 and 2 and most of 3.
Yeah. And a happy Halloween if you're watching. Ooh. We're all in costume. Do you want to describe
let's do a costume check,
people who are
right?
listening before we drop the visuals. What are you, Mucho?
Yeah, what's going on over here, Mucho?
What's happening?
I'm Michael Jackson, but in an alternative universe where he didn't touch any kids. Oh, you know what I mean? Come on.
I thought he was Future. Remember the Future era where he was wearing the fedoras?
Yeah, I can't lie. It's a weak Michael Jackson costume, but it was in my closet.
The only thing you have is the off-white glove, because that glove is looking dirty as hell.
How come black people, and I'm included in this as well, black people, especially black men, women are different.
Right.
Black men never want to actually buy Halloween costumes. We just try to figure something out for what we already have.
Yeah,
I've never bought an actual costume in my entire life.
That was high key, like the vibe even for today. Like Zoe was just kind of like, "Don't forget your costume," and I was like, "Should I go to Halloween spirit or like nah? I'm gonna figure something out."
I'm never going to Halloween. Nothing.
Damn, you're worse than me, bro. Because I've bought costumes before, and then I just keep them in my closet, and then.
Nah, I've never. The most I might do is go to a thrift store and try to get something. I'm not because
they be taxing. You go to Party City or whatever $50,
$60, got to get it on fashion.
I've bought one Halloween costume in my life, and I'm wearing it right now, and it's been like.
Okay, well we started with Mucho, Zoe.
Yeah.
What's going on with this costume?
She's Spice.
No, I'm Spice. Spice, like the dancehall artist. How would I be Spice? She wore this?
Looks kind of spicy.
It is a Spice fit.
It is, yeah. I didn't see it until
she's a dancehall queen.
Sure. But what I actually am is I'm one of those NASCAR girls who wave the flag in front of the cars before they race.
Should I have a flag?
I should have a flag. I did not. Honestly, this was in my closet. Like I said, on the bottom of my closet, I said, yo, let me just put this on because I don't have anything else.
You're a NASCAR gal.
I know the guys are going to have a field day with this. I'm wearing fishnets. The thighs are out. I zipped up all the way, though. I wasn't going to give cleavage. And I don't want to be too much of a whore. So, you know.
You're not trying to go for the clickbait?
Nah, I'm not trying to have the men thirsting over this episode. Are you crazy? You know how many likes we're going to get? No, I'm kidding.
What did you say about the comment we got about our picture on the last episode?
Oh, yeah. Someone mentioned that the four of us with Zoe in the middle and it titled Nut Gut is kind of crazy. I didn't think of it
together, but
Who said that? Put a name on it. Who said it?
I gotta leave my sources anonymous.
Who said that? Do I know them?
Yeah, she's gonna track you down.
Oh, I don't know them?
No.
Just
a listener that I know.
First of all, you know what's wrong with this generation? Our minds are too sexualized. Don't get me wrong. I know the title was crazy. The title was meant to be crazy. Yeah. It was provocative. It wasn't meant in the way that the conversation came out. Obviously, people realize like, oh, I get why you said nut gut. Because talking about when you guys talk about not, expressing your friends. That's how the conversation came out. When you guys talking about, oh, could you not nut for like a year?
Oh, yeah, you just end up with
and I said, yeah, you'd end up with a nut gut. Yeah, that's how it came up. It wasn't actually like sexually nut gut. But Also, yes, it was a provocative topic and a provocative title. But that pic, like, never once did it click in my brain, like, oh, this looks crazy.
Yeah.
4 guys surrounded. It just looks like,
either.
oh, okay, this is it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm the only girl usually. So, anyways, if it was a man, he needs to get his brain out the gutter. If it's a girl, shame on you.
Yeah.
Who came up with that? Who had that title?
That guy has to get off of X videos.
Facts.
Just live a normal life.
Please. But
This
anyway.
November,
Yeah.
relax. This November.
Are you guys gonna do that? Oh well, you guys have girls, so
Yeah,
I guess you guys can't.
I don't need to.
I mean,
anymore.
to be honest, you could do it with your girls.
Nah. What the fuck?
Huh?
Yeah, you both do No Nut November.
That doesn't sound productive for the relationship.
I feel like that's easier for women to do than men.
You and your girls could proactively abstain from sex for 1 month.
Nah.
I think it's even
In
more
theory, yeah,
exciting
you
because
could.
you guys are in relationships. It'd be easier or
But
hard,
no,
much
that's
harder for you
different.
not.
Well, I mean, like, how far are we? Can we talk about this stuff?
I mean, we've had a pretty aggressive first 5 minutes.
Well, like,
You
you
might
can't-
as well.
you're gonna have to
just
use
because you're
euphemisms.
not having, just because you're not doing
Yes,
the
we know.
bedroom dancing, you can
Yeah.
still.
For sure, but the whole point of No Nut November is to not nut.
Yeah.
Does doing it to yourself count?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So no
That's the
servicing
point.
your own car and no servicing your girl's car either. You guys can't do that for November?
No. For a month?
It's just November.
I
We
just
talked
think it
about
would
this last
hurt.
episode,
Not
no.
regardless, like outside of, there's just me, like just me. 30 days straight, I
Bruh.
feel like at some point, like your body would start to hurt.
You're telling
Punching
me
a wall.
in your life from puberty to adulthood, you haven't gone 30 days without
Well, I mean,
expelling
yeah.
your friends?
Nah, never.
After,
What?
A month?
after, like, I've done it already.
No. Okay. Say it's 30. Like, you've never gone a consecutive 30 days without expelling your friends.
After the first time that it happened.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
sure.
Since you've been starting, bro. Since you've been on your journey.
Yes.
I don't know,
Nah, no way.
I really don't know.
That's crazy.
I don't know.
I broke my arm when I was in high school.
Oh,
You had to lefty.
I had a cast on for a bit.
You had to go lefty.
Yeah, use the stranger head.
Felt like it was someone else.
ew.
Little razzle dazzle.
Ew. I hate that you just said that. Ew. Anyways, Tresor, describe what you are.
Let's
You.
get out of here,
Let's
Tresor,
save
yeah.
the best for last. What are you for Halloween?
I'm white.
Yeah, that's fire.
Mine ain't Kodak Black, but when you see me, I'm white.
I'm not even describe what Tresor is wearing,
You're a
guys.
suburban guy.
Just please wait for the clips and the full episode to come out because I'm not even gonna begin to describe what the hell Tresor has on.
Seen that wig in a lot of skits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's insane. Anyways, welcome to episode 41 of the Relentless Diaries podcast. I'm your main host, Zoe.
I'm Trezor.
Mucho.
And I'm Clyde.
And who's 41?
Dirk,
Oh yeah, that was easy.
Oh, shoot. I thought 41 was gonna be hard.
the best white basketball player ever.
Nah, Bird
No,
got it.
come
Bird
on.
got it.
Bird?
Come on.
Bird's better.
Bird has the best
okay,
white
but like
What
not
over
like,
Luka and Jokic?
What are we doing?
Over Luka
Larry
and
Bird, 3 MVPs in the 80s.
in the 80s.
Yeah, in the 80s.
I mean, it was probably a better time than part of Michael Jordan's career.
You mean Larry Bird over Luka? Or not, even Larry Bird over Jokic?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm putting
Larry Bird over-
Well, Jokic might catch up. Jokic is
only-
already better than Dirk.
The only reason
You think Jokic better than Dirk?
Yeah.
I'll let
Yeah.
Larry Bird slide. I personally wouldn't pick him, but the way that those guys talk about him, like Magic Johnson and them, like they were like, yo, Larry Bird was him. So if they're saying it, I'm like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
I feel like before Jokic, I used to say that that Dirk was the best white guy. I'll take him over Larry Bird. I feel like
Really?
in a modern
No,
day
I
era.
feel like you wouldn't take. I wouldn't take Dirk over Larry Bird, but I think I'd take Jokic over Larry Bird.
yeah.
I'm less mad at that.
And I'd probably end up
Let's
taking Luka. Luka hasn't been in long enough, I feel like, for us to
Yeah.
really make this claim about him.
Give-
But
give
It
Luka some
depends.
time.
It depends on the team. Depends on the team.
Like-
Dirk's
Okay.
nice. I remember 07 Dirk. I'm a LeBron fan. I remember 2011.
Because the Larry Bird archetype isn't really in the league right now. So
They're about to draft him number
like
one.
a 6'6" shooter white guy that was
He
aggressive.
was taller. He was like 6'8", 9".
Yeah.
Yeah,
Larry
tall.
Bird?
Yeah, it was
he
bronze
was
height.
tall with them
Yeah,
short
like
shorts.
a 6'8" aggressive white dude shooter in basketball.
Yeah.
But
Please put in basketball after that.
yeah.
Please.
Uh,
All right. So, I mean, last week we had a jam-packed episode.
Wow.
Shout out to Maul for making his second appearance on the pod. We did talk about a lot. We are getting a lot of traction on the episode, which is great, obviously. A few things to address. There's a few, one, the OVO other vaginal option clip that had, okay. So the thing is, backstory, right? We had Maul on the show. Obviously, he came on, whatever. And we knew from before, as soon as Maul agreed to coming on the show, we knew that we were going to ask him about the Drake stuff. You know, people are like, oh my God, it's been 6 months. Why? My thing is, I don't get that notion either. Like, it's been so long. Why are we talking about it? We still talk about Nas versus Jay. We still talk about Biggie. Like, I don't get it. Like, why are we putting like a time frame on how long we talk about Kendrick versus Drake?
Because it was kind of the main thing for those 6 months,
for sure.
right? So it feels like, can't we talk about something else?
I understand, but we got new information out of it.
Well, that's what I'm kind of like. We're talking to somebody that had a direct influence on that whole fiasco, right? So
if it's us four just keep relitigating it, then I get it. But this is,
it's a new perspective.
You had a primary resource.
Yeah,
right? So.
And it was so new and so interesting that other blogs and other rap journalists were clipping that moment before we even had a chance to clip it.
Which goes to show you why we're talking about it, since you guys find this all so interesting. You're clipping it before we even have the opportunity to do it ourselves, like our editing team. So,
and usually, like, after we finish recording an episode, we'll go to our editor, and we'll be like, okay, these are the clips that we're going to make. And we had that moment as, like, this is the first clip we're going to drop on Thursday. Like, we knew it. And he was editing it. And then Wednesday night, like, literally, we dropped the YouTube. Wednesday night, this, like, random OVO account drops it. And I'm like, shit. They took our fucking flow. Oh, sorry. You need to cut that out. They took our flow. And I was like, oh, my God. And then it's, like, kind of getting traction. I'm like, okay, cool. It's getting some traction, whatever. And then another person clips it. I'm like, oh, my God. Well, guys, they keep
it was the same clip.
Yes, but I mean, like, they post it. Sorry, another person posted
it. Say his name. It's not wrong.
No, I'm getting to that. Yeah. There were two people. It was two rap blog journalists or like OVO blogs that reposted it first, and then Elliot Wilson posted, and I said, "Oh my God!" Like, that's when
Elliot Wilson's so funny because he'll post a video, no caption.
No caption.
No caption shit is hilarious,
right?
Man.
So
I'm like, where do you stand on this?
Yeah, I was like, yo, is he gonna say like, is this good? Is this bad? Is he gonna say something? Like, I don't.
I feel like because he posted our YouTube link in the tweet following it, I kind of feel like I took that as he was showing
a handshake.
A little bit of love.
Cosign.
Yeah. He definitely doesn't agree with what we were saying, but because Elliot's been a proponent. For Kendrick more so in the beef, right?
Also, a lot of the comments said we were glazing.
I mean,
they were.
My thing is, you go ahead. You go.
Oh no, he said he'll hold the glaze.
You're holding the glazing.
Yeah. I wasn't glazing.
People, one thing about your story, he will leave you for dead.
I wasn't glazing.
This pod could be going down in flames, God forbid, and she'll be like, I wasn't even on that pod. I was only part time. Like, shut up.
I wasn't glazing. What I said was very like low. If you weren't paying attention, you didn't hear me. But I did give a little pushback when I said Kendrick said what he meant. I didn't expand on it, but I said when Maul was saying what is other vaginal option, I said he said what he meant. But
I think I
guess they like
No,
you wanted to really
you definitely mentioned it, and I guess some people thought that we didn't even take in the ad lib after and stuff, but I did
because I said
if you watched if you watched the full clip, we acknowledged that.
I literally acknowledged that.
You know what I mean? So I guess that was kind of lost in translation.
And also the part where Maul was talking about how Drake stopped, where he wanted to stop because people started lying, and all the comments like, well, like he was lying about Kendrick too, and blah, 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 blah. I brought that up too. I brought up the Dave Free stuff. I didn't bring up the Beat His Wife stuff because I just wanted to move on. But I brought that up too. So it's not like we're just blindly agreeing. And, you know, there was some pushback. We weren't just letting him just say whatever.
And my thing is, if Maul wants to cut, like Maul's I don't know if you guys ever met, I don't know if people watch the new Rory and Maul, if people have ever met Maul in person. He stands on his stance.
Yeah. You're not gonna
change his mind. So there's only so much that we could do to really like, Maul's not going to come in and be like, actually, you know what? I am on Kendrick's side. That was never going to happen. And Maul's not going to come and be like, actually, you know what? You're right. I understand that bar. He would just, even if he knew he was wrong, he's still standing on the side of
gonna
wrong.
Make the jokes.
His wrong. So it is what it is. I don't mind. People were saying that we were glazing for Drake. I have no issue to ever say that I support Drake. That's never been a problem for me. I love Drake, the artist. Mm-hmm. Drake, the person, is a little. Like, he can be corny. He can do his duck lips. He can do his weird hairstyles, whatever. But as long as Drake keeps making music, I don't care what kind of corny stuff he does. I need to start having eras like Drake. That's the real sign of a superstar. If you really think about it. Drake, Jay-Z, Kanye, Rihanna, Beyonce. What do they have in common? They all have different eras for different parts of their life. Mm-hmm. Yes. You have early Drake with the no beard. Oh God. You have the Drake with the little swoop thing in his hair. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You have Drake when he just grew the beard. You have little mini Afro Drake. Mm-hmm. You have braids Drake. And those are all different types of. You have the CLB with the heart in his hair Drake. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't look at a picture of you and be like, yo, this is 2017. Exactly. I just look the same. I look the same. You got your snapback Goodwood kind of era. But he doesn't have a staple. You have your Faithful Black Man Association era. You've kind of moved out of that era now. It wasn't a signature though. Like you have like Yeezy Kanye, Backpack Kanye, Polo Kanye, like the early 2012 Pablo Kanye. Yeah. You have Rihanna with the red hair, Rihanna with the short hair. Her hair was okay. I gotta start thinking of some eras. What could I do next? Well, I feel like to have distinctive eras, you need I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to go dreads. In order to have distinctive eras, you need distinctive money. No. I think so. I disagree. I think so. Damn. In order to have like recognizable, distinctive eras, you need to have money behind that. You never met a bummy. You just need attention. I don't think so. Yeah, you just need to have the attention. I kind of feel like having an era is just successfully like reinventing yourself. Yeah, like that's more or less what it is. You just gotta succeed in doing that. You just gotta do that. If Mucho went bald, that's a new era. Oh dear God. You don't have to be rich. Yeah, facts. And then I just like started like dressing like a young professional all the time. Yeah, if you start wearing suits every day. Yeah. That's a suit. I don't think I have eras either, really though. Well, like I feel like. So they used to get onto you because you always had like skinny jeans? No, they got onto me once because I was wearing skinny jeans on the okay. Which I don't think is a problem, by the way. Nothing's wrong with skinny jeans. I feel like if you're in your skinny jeans era, there you go. I guess. So you gotta hold it. Then you gotta just only wear skinny jeans. You could have held that and been like, yo, I'm coming next episode. This is my skinny jeans era with a different one. I'm going against what the population is doing right now. Mm-hmm. I guess, but I can't really I've maybe had like a tomboyish era. A tomboyish era? Yeah, were your parents like afraid you're gonna be like a lesbian? Afraid is crazy. No. 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 I have Jamaican parents. Maybe I don't know. Maybe she was and just didn't say it. But I wasn't that tomboy. But I definitely actually I was pretty tomboy. Like if I wore like a bathing suit, I had to wear shorts over. I feel like that also just goes into being young and being like self-conscious. Yeah. And you were playing rugby. That too. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's just self-conscious. Like you can't be ladylike playing rugby. Yeah. It's like when the big dudes wear the t-shirt in the pool. Yeah. I feel like when I was super young and wearing bikinis, I would definitely be self-conscious. So I'd wear like boy shorts on top. Oh wow. But then as I got older, I'm like, my bikinis are so skimpy. Like now I'm like, boy shorts though. I'm going just ass out. Just a piece of floss. Yeah. Facts. Yeah, I'm grabbing these fishnet stockings. Just a piece of floss. Okay, not that was the self-consciousness thing was the only kind of perk to being young and skinny. You didn't really feel that because like you automatically had a six-pack. Yeah. So that was like your claim to fame when you're a young skinny boy. I used to be jealous of you guys, man. Because you were fat. Yeah, you were chubby kid, man. Afro, bad hairline. Oh my God. French school. You really made it out of. Why is French school one of them? Childish Gambino fan looking at. Like, I think going to a French high school doesn't help you that might have been in a social. Yeah, bye. Because it's a very you're in a niche community. Yeah, it was hard. You don't just know people like that. It was hard to pull things in that school, yo. Because you're talking about like 350 people from 9 to 12. That's what I'm saying. It's a very small community. That's OD. God. So there's probably like one baddie in the school. Yeah. That's the worst. But anyways, yes, he spoke on that. It is what it is. We made the rap blogs. Even though Clyde did call it, he was like, this moment is going to make the rap blogs. Even before we posted anything. And then, of course, it did. So shout out to that. You know what's funny, though? Like, when Maul said that other vaginal option thing,
Like, I think I told you guys after the recording. I didn't even remember what song that was from.
Not because you fake. You fake.
Like,
you are a
takes
Drake
it to another
glazer.
level.
Like, you're a serious Drake glazer.
No,
You are supposed to, you like rap music.
No, I should. Okay,
you love hip hop.
I'll tell you
so
this.
Why
I'll tell you this.
Conveniently, is this the only song that you just only heard one time?
Because I listened to
the biggest song in the world.
No facts. I listened to Euphoria like a dozen
biggest
times.
song in the world? No.
Not Like Us was the biggest rap song in the world.
It's up there.
Rap song in the world.
Yeah.
It was?
But I'm gonna be...
debatable could be the biggest song in the
world. It's up there. It's semantics. But I was...
Semantics.
Whatever. It's up there. But...
he won't call it the biggest hero. He's like,
it's the biggest song.
Yeah, whatever. It was number one.
But I'm saying, I listened to Euphoria like a dozen times. I really like that song.
Mm-hmm. Euphoria is a great song.
And then I vividly remember when you played Not Like Us for me. Mm-hmm. Like I think the night it dropped before.
In your house, yeah.
Yeah, before we went out. And I'm like, I don't know. It's kind of like a childish song. Like, it's cool. It's like, I had like a 10-year-old DJ Mustard beat. I'm like, all right, whatever. Like, I'm not going to download the song, but it's cool. And then it just became the biggest song in the world. And then at that point, I'm not like downloading it on my phone. It's like, I'll hear it when I hear it. And so I don't think it ever gets to that. Like, that's at the end of the song, maybe.
It's in like the second or third verse.
I don't know. Like,
even
when I'm outside, I don't really remember hearing it. So I didn't even know what he was talking about.
Screaming.
Even for push-ups, like, that's a cool song, but I've maybe listened to it 4 or 5 times.
Zoe loved herself some push-ups.
Like, you love that song. I haven't heard it much.
I walked in one day and Zoe was doing push-ups.
To push-ups?
Yeah.
I really liked that song. I really liked that song. Give me push-ups.
Actually, no, you did. You did do that after recording.
Drop and give me 50. Yeah. Anyways, yes. So that was number 1. Number 2 was the Donald Trump comments. Okay. Listen, I cannot control what people support or don't support. I can only, rebuttal based on things that I hear or things that I read and things that I see. Which Mucho, kudos to you, did a really great job going back and forth.
Mucho was our politics guy.
Yeah, he is
Mucho was potting for that
I'm no help in that sense.
I know
Clyde too, by the way. He brought up the
I know politics too, but I also don't know how to discuss politics in a non-emotional standpoint, and I also don't know how to discuss politics from like a open. Like, you're very just like, okay, I'm gonna give you some stats.
You're like, I know what I think,
and I'm actually, you know what I'm saying. So I let Mucho hold it. I'm like, let him do it because I feel like I'm gonna get too hot-headed, which was great. People are commenting about how it was an ignorant statement. That listen, this is America. Yeah. Literally, there are black people who see Trump in a different light. It exists. We see people beside Trump at his rallies or whatever. There's a Blacks for Trump I'm not saying that's what Mall is.
That's my African American.
I'm just saying it shouldn't be shocking to hear because that's a thing in America.
And this is entertainment.
He's
a professional podcaster. He's gonna say things in a way to make it sound 100%. Spicy.
Yeah.
That's what I love about Maul.
So he might not even fully believe that fully, or he could just be playing up the joke.
Right.
It's entertainment.
He'll give a unique perspective on pretty much anything that's charged.
Facts.
Yeah.
I mean, he's literally a professional. Like, he's like potting with him this time. Like, he's a professional podcaster. Yeah. Like, obviously we know he does this. Like, he does this
for sure.
Like, he's good. But anyways, those are my 2 major points.
Did you let the comments get to you a little bit, Zoe? Or no. It was good.
I mean, what
you hashtagged our.
Okay. Someone, because I couldn't let that slide. Someone commented on our YouTube and was like, "Are y'all?" They meant to say, "Are y'all stupid?" or wasn't like that. But they said "are" as in like "our." Okay. So it was "our y'all stupid." Okay, so I just thought like, "Oh my god, how ironic is it for you to be calling us stupid, but you're saying "our"?" So I just responded like #our, and that's all that I said.
Yeah,
from the pod account.
What's wrong?
I'm telling you, you need to just start doing this on your own account.
People do like when we clap back from the pod account in the comments.
We don't. You do.
It's not always me.
No, I'll say this though. I appreciate you for it because
I get on you. I think it's funny.
No,
but there is a.
I'm not gonna call people out of their name and thing, but I think I like a little spice.
It's all good. No, Zoe, I appreciate that you do that because me personally, I'm not a person that likes to look at comments like that. The only time I'll ever look at comments is when like a video just drops on the clips page and I'm trying to run it up and get engagement or whatever. I'll do that. But apart from that, if somebody reposts it, I'm not looking at the comments. On the YouTube, likely I'm not. But keep commenting.
Yeah.
It's better for your mental health.
Yeah, I just rather just like be free.
Yeah. I mean, I look at it, but I used to be bad. Like I used to like go back and forth. Now I might just give a little clap back and then let it slide.
Yeah, but somebody has to go in there, and I appreciate that's you.
Because also from a influencer, like account perspective, you have to engage. And like they always say, even like meta reps, even at my job say, like the first hour, it's good to like comment and comment back because that's gonna hike up your engagement. So the algorithm favors this post and it's gonna push it out to your explore page or for you page or whatever. Yeah. So hey y'all, I'm gonna do it.
And if you ever want to get my attention, you could tag me. Then I'll look at it.
That too.
Apart from that,
and if you want me to apply for my personal account,
you kind of do be in the
Instagram. Jasora don't do shit. Jasora just repost it.
I promise I don't look at the comments at all.
That's not true. Because sometimes you're
unless you stumble, like it's very rare.
That's not true. Because sometimes you'll be like, oh, did you see this comment? Or you'll be like, someone just said, like, you say
that would be the rare time.
It's not
out of 10 times, I might look once. 1 out of 10 times.
I be looking at the comments, but when it's a video that goes up, I
stop.
I do not look at that.
The Taylor Swift one, bro. Don't look at. I have not. Once it starts to go to a certain point, I'm like, I'm out of here. That's like I'm not looking at
that
shit.
video was like my reminder. Don't look at comments when it gets over 50,000.
Like I just stopped looking. I don't know what comments were at, but I'm like, bro, even over like 100, I'm not looking no more. I'm not looking no more.
When did you get to that point, Trezor? Because you've been 10 years deep.
Or what was the video?
I don't think it was a specific moment, but I think it's just like it's too overwhelming for me because I'm like I pump out so much content.
Yeah.
To just always be constantly seeing different opinions, I don't think is healthy.
It's not.
And also just from a creator perspective, like even subconsciously, like things can kind of like
eat at you.
Like not even eat at you. Well, yes, they can, but I mean even just from the perspective of being a creator, like comments can sway how you make things, like how you create. Facts. I want to keep like a unfiltered lens to where like I'm making this because I want to make it, not because a comment influenced me or I did it before and people said it sucks, so now I'm never gonna do it again if I want to do it. That type of stuff. So I just don't look.
I hear that.
You know when I stopped?
Welcome to Brampton or Markham?
It was like in that era when those started getting reposted by 6buzz.
6buzz comments are bad.
Yo, maybe they're not. I don't know if they're worse or not now.
They're still bad.
They're still bad. Yeah. But as soon as it wasn't too bad when, I'm going way back, when Instagram didn't have like, I don't think they had likes on the comments.
Yeah.
They didn't have likes on the comments. So people were just commenting not to be seen. Yeah. They were commenting just to comment. Just because.
Like talking back at the TV.
Yeah.
Type,
as soon as people were trying to get the most inflammatory thing to say to go to the top and they don't know you got reposted by another page. I'm like, you know what? I'm not looking at these comments anymore. I'll just look at mine, and then
they don't have no.
That taught me.
And I also got to a point where I started muting my tweets.
Oh wow!
I never used to mute tweets that much. I used to see, but now I'm like, bro, I mute tweets all the time.
When they get viral. Yeah.
One second I started to see like, okay, I'm at like 600 likes. Mute. Yeah. I'm not hearing shit, bro.
I saw them beating you up recently.
Oh, brother.
Zoie got
What'd she do this time?
Brother.
What'd she do this time? I missed it.
Yo,
the thing is, I know Zoie, so I know what she meant. But like the tweet got misconstrued a little bit.
I feel like they were just like dragging it to even.
So my bad. What did she say?
I'm gonna pull up the exact tweet because even I'm like, bro, I don't care. I'm standing on business about this. Y'all are wilding.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I don't think you said anything even a little bit crazy. Like I don't know what
this tweet, bro. I haven't looked at it.
I can see why people did though.
I can see where they took it.
Say the tweet.
I see where they took it, but it's like, man, like that. You know, that's not what you said. Like,
okay, so the tweet was backstory, and if you follow me on TikTok, the TikTok also went kind of viral because I also talked about it on TikTok.
Yeah.
So backstory: when Rihanna and ASAP go viral all the time.
Yeah.
They were at his show, or not his show. He did a partnership or a collab with, I think it was Montclair, something like that, in Shanghai, or it was Montclair? I don't know what it was. Anyways, a brand in Shanghai, and they were all there. She was being super cute, like they were all regular PDA, like kissy, you know what I'm saying? Like she was supporting him, blah, 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 all this stuff. So I was like, oh, this is actually cute. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love seeing them in this little era that they have. So I tweeted, Rihanna found someone she felt secure enough with to completely lean into her feminine energy. and she never hesitates to show that she loves that man down. It's very lovely to see. People at first were like, oh my God, girl, I agree. Like, it's really nice to see her, blah, 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 Ray-Tay-Tay, da, da, da. Then all of a sudden it turned into, you don't know her. Mm-hmm. Did she text you that? Yeah. How do you know that she feels completely secure? You're assuming? Do you know who she is? You don't even know her.
I saw somebody say that. Did she tell you that? They got like 100K on your head.
Yeah. I was like, what? Someone said, did she tell you that? Or like, did she tell you that via text or pigeon? Or someone's like this feminine energy and I'm like, oh my God.
Wait, was it the feminine energy or the part that they feel like you're talking about a celebrity as if you know them or something?
Both.
Like, what is
it was all of the above.
Yeah.
But my thing is, bro, and
feminine
also,
energy is a buzzword today.
Yeah, I can see where they took that way.
But I never thought, first of all, I never really believed in the whole feminine, masculine energy thing until Carissa came on our pod. And Carissa was telling me that, like, I'm a woman who's naturally in her... She was basically... Remember when... I don't know if you were here on that time. Were you here? Remember when Carissa was like, oh, you're in your masculine energy? I'm like, yo, what the hell is that? And she was explaining what like masculine and feminine energy is and like why she believes it and like everyone has.
Do you believe that now? Because even after that episode for a while, you were kind of like, yeah, I'm still not jacking that.
In a sense, I do. The more I interact with people and the more I like look at myself and like how people like, and yes, don't get me wrong, it's a traditional sense. And yes, like when it comes to feminism, things should not be associated with feminine. And yes, I get that. But I still see it in a way. Like I'm not going to completely debunk it. Yeah. I never really linked it to astrology either. Apparently astrology term, I didn't know link it to astrology. But regardless, I just thought, okay, that kind of makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can be assertive. I can be dominant. You know what I'm saying? I can be more like logical. I can be protected. That's a more masculine air quotation trait. Yeah. When feminine, it's more like, you know, you're softer. You're more submissive. You know, you take, some people associated with like vulnerability, stuff like that.
It does not mean you don't have to work.
Okay. Anyway,
and she was so ready to agree until you said that,
right?
She's like, because some people be talking about, oh, your man should put you in your feminine energy. That doesn't mean your man is paying for everything in your life.
Yeah,
that's not feminine.
Rihanna's probably paying.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. So regardless, I just said that. So the whole feminine energy was a trigger for people. I'm like, okay, cool, my bad. But my thing is like,
did she text you that?
How is that? That's my thing is like, bro, like you niggas tweet, oh my God, LeBron's such a family man. Do you know that LeBron's a family man? Did he text you and told you to take out Savannah last night? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you supposed to say? Like, oh, I think LeBron is like, no one talks like that. You know what I mean? Like, no one's like, I'm assuming that LeBron is, or I'm assuming Rihanna's secure.
They
like,
want you to text
bro, I'm so done with fucking social media and talking in these damn like that's not how people talk naturally. Like, why am I trying to talk in nuances and trying to use certain terms? Like, I don't give a fuck, bro. Read it how you want to read it. Like, I'm so tired of this shit.
But remember, that's what I said about social media. Why I say certain topics aren't meant for social media because people act like they don't understand context and nuance.
Like, bro,
like,
what?
You know what they meant.
Give Zoe benefit of the doubt.
You know
like, want me to say, like, oh, from watching Rihanna and ASAP, as a consumer, I can assume that she feels secure.
Having a conversation.
Like, bro, shut up. Yeah. I just think the bitch looks happy. I think she looks secure. I think, you know what I'm saying? Like, why the fuck are y'all even talking to me?
But even if they take your point as you explained it, some people, I think, were mad that you were implying she was more masculine before.
But she kind of was in her masculine energy. Shit. Not in a bad way, but Rihanna was always that one, you know, she was dominant. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was like that. She had not attitude, but like she held her own. Like, she, even with Rihanna and Chris Brown, you know what I'm saying? Like, unfortunately, the way that ended. But yes, you can say she was. I'm not saying she was never in a feminine energy with Chris Brown either. I'm just saying she's really like maybe every time she's in a relationship she is, I don't know, but she usually is like this independent, strong, you know, can stand on her own. Like, she was always kind of in her masculine energy. Right. That's what I'm saying. It's not a bad thing. People think masculine means like, oh, you're this like, you don't want no man. No, it's not. It's just more she's assertive. She's dominant. She stands on her own. Like, she's has this energy about her that's very like, she's a protector. She doesn't play. All that stuff. Rihanna was always like that.
Okay. All right. So Trezor, now that you're in a relationship, you think you're more in like your feminine energy?
I don't think, according to the internet, we're not supposed to be in that.
Never. Oh, we're not supposed to tap into that?
You're not supposed to ever be in your feminine energy?
Damn. According to the internet, we're not supposed to be in the feminine energy.
They're going to call it sassy?
Oh, you mean as a man? But I don't think that's true. I feel like...
I'm trying to tap into my feminine energy. How do I do that?
I don't know how you do it. I feel like it just
There's
happens
no way
when
for us to do it. I'm telling you, if you're listening to the internet, there's no way for us to be femininely masculine.
it's more like you want to be more of a nurturer. Like if you show more characteristics of like nurturing, you know what I'm saying?
But
like,
then they still say that's you just being a protector and a provider. And
please, I can't do all those keywords, buzzwords. I don't know. I said what I said. I stand on it.
So what about when the Asian
Twitter's
ladies,
so negative.
when the Asian lady's done with my nails, and then she's like, "You want color?" And then I'm like, "Sure."
Why do you say it like that?
If is that feminine energy?
No, that's more just like that's different. That's feminine energy is like
I'm just being dumb.
some people would call that sassy.
That's
but feminine energy and this air quotation sassy word are not synonymous.
They're not synonymous. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Some people make it synonymous.
Yeah.
But it's not. That's not the way it's supposed to be. At least from what it was explained to me and how I
And
see
the
it.
definition isn't that.
It was not supposed to be like, oh, your nails paint. That's feminine energy. No, it's more just like I said. Yes, it's from a traditional, maybe outdated in a sense standpoint, but it's like characteristics that are more traditionally known as feminine and characteristics that are more traditionally known as masculine. Everyone has it in them. It's just when you choose to lean into one more over the other.
Yeah.
When you're interacting in a relationship or stuff like that. I feel like that's very common. It's like, you know, when girls say, oh, I want like a man who makes me feel secure and like I can be soft and let my guard down, da da da. It's stuff like that.
Puts his gun on the nightstand.
What?
That type of stuff.
I've never heard that one. I don't know.
Yeah,
I've never heard that.
these
Internet.
American shorties found.
Internet.
Never heard that
I
one.
love it when he puts his gun on the nightstand.
Love it when he leaves his chains
But
on.
no, I think you just got swept up in a tidal wave. That's
because it was a very innocent tweet
on the internet.
Super innocent. I was like, dog, what's going on
They
right
were
now?
having a bad day that
No,
day,
you got
so,
caught in the wave because there has been a thing on the internet of people like speaking for celebrities, and people are just kind of tired of it. And I think that you just
Oh
got
my
caught
God,
in
you're.
that.
I never
saw
once said
something-
I idolize.
Yeah.
That's not an idolizing tweet. I never said, oh my God, Rihanna and A$AP are the best ever. I cannot wait to find that. No, what?
I saw a different one where someone was like, asking a man how he feels about Meg Thee Stallion will let you know everything you need to know about him.
I saw
But
that
that's
tweet.
not true.
And then people were like, "What is wrong with
That had
you?"
like 100,000 likes.
Okay,
bro.
okay.
I don't
Like,
think
that
that-
All right,
was-
so men in the room,
Mhm.
what do you think about Meg Thee Stallion, Trezor?
I don't think anything of
Yes, you do, bro. Okay,
Like-
so do you like her music?
It's not for me. I don't think she's a bad artist.
You don't like
but I
her
don't
music. You don't like her music.
I don't dislike her music. No, that's different. I don't dislike her music,
Right.
but
Do you like?
I don't,
How do you
I don't
like her?
think she's. I don't think she's near the top of the best like women rappers.
Okay. Oh, fair enough. How do you like her sense of fashion?
I don't know how Meg dresses.
Okay, they say
I can't reference that.
They say she dresses like WWE.
I can't reference that. I don't know.
Okay, but I heard she got better though.
Mhm.
How do you think she looks? Like
Beautiful.
what?
I've always said
Beautiful
Meg was
woman?
beautiful.
Okay.
Always.
And
How do you feel about Meg?
The thick
No,
and skinny
no.
Meg.
This is
I
Trezor's
do prefer
understand.
thick Meg, but if she's in her skinny era, hey, nothing I can do about it, man.
Okay.
There's some. Let me just say this, okay? Some people should be thick.
Some
I don't know if
people
that's
should be thick.
controversial to say.
Yeah.
Some people, like, you were thick. People liked you thick. You looked better thick.
But it's not about what people like. It's about how you feel.
I know.
What she wants. How she wants her body to look. Not about how you want her
Of
body
course.
to look.
And who am I to tell anyone
Yeah.
about anything? I'm just saying that some people are meant to be thick.
That's
Everyone's not meant to be skinny. Everyone's not meant to be thick. It's the same way. Some people look better skinny than they do thick. I don't think
a
that's
lot of black men think everybody looks better thick. Fuck.
who
God
got thick
damn.
that didn't look good.
Who got thick, who never looked good thick.
I'm not
Yeah.
starting this.
Yeah, I don't know if we could.
I'm not starting this. No, this is a very
Yeah.
bad.
Maybe
place.
Zoe
let's
takes
not-
the caveat
I'm
on this.
not- no,
I'm sorry,
let's
y'all.
not
I don't
do
want to
this.
objectify
Nah,
women. Let's
man,
move on.
y'all don't want us to go down this path.
Anyways.
Let's move on.
I just thought of 5.
Patreon.
And also, before we move on to pop culture topics, when I was out with, so Mal and I and if our other friends went out after.
We didn't
like,
get invited.
Well, he actually did ask for y'all, and I'm like, oh, they all left.
Yeah, I had to leave.
Yeah, because he's like,
I
oh,
was
he's like, where's Tresor? Where's Mucho? Where's
You were asleep.
I was tired.
Yeah, and like, they all
And
left.
Maul, how come I didn't get a VIP wristband?
Yeah,
I
they
did-
gave
I didn't
Tresor's
either,
girl
yeah.
a VIP wristband. I was like, what?
So
It's the
just
exact same thing that happened to me
all
last
the
time.
women names get VIP, all the male names get Gen Pop. That's
And
crazy.
whichever biatch used my name to get into
Yeah,
the
she was
show
wildin'.
is crazy. Because when I got there, they were like, oh, someone already came in. I'm like, how did someone already come and claim my wristband when I'm me? I'm giving you my ID. And they were like, went to the back. They were like talking to the manager. I'm like, yeah, you guys fucked up. Give me my fucking wristband. What the hell?
But yeah, what did you guys?
Anyway, so yeah, we went out. We went out after the show. We were chilling, blah, 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 blah. We went out for like dinner, blah, blah, blah. And then he stayed to the following days. Like, yo, what are you doing tonight? So we went out again the following night.
Didn't get the invite to that either.
No. And then, bro, I smoke. So Maul's a smoker, right? And don't get me wrong, I can smoke. Like, I can smoke, I can hang. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a smoker. Yeah. I don't smoke all the time. But like, if it's around, I'll smoke. I used to be a smoker. Like during COVID, oh my God. We're not even talking about it. Yeah. But regardless.
I've seen you get mollywopped a few times, though.
For sure. You see me get mollywopped?
Yes.
Off some kush?
Yes.
No. Yes. When did you get mollywopped?
Twice off edibles.
No, I never had edibles with you.
I seen you take edibles at a party and you took a nap at the party.
That wasn't an edible though. That was weed.
Okay, that wasn't even edible. I was shooting you some bail.
Yeah, that was just smoking.
Then I remember one time in season 1 we smoked, and I remember you tweeted like 8 tweets in a row when you got home. You're like, "Nigga, I am crumping in my bedroom right now. What did this man give me to smoke?" And I was like, "Oh, it wasn't anything crazy though."
Anyways, so yes, like I said, I smoke. It's cool, and I'm not a smoker, but I do smoke. So. We were out that night, we were chilling, walking around. We went out like to eat, went to a bar, so we're going around. And then I'm like, Mo, let's smoke. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to smoke? You want to smoke? Yeah, bro. So me and Mo smoked. Guys, when I tell you I was new levels of fried, I haven't been that fried in a long time. Like fried. Fried. And when I got home, I was like, man, I'm fried.
That doesn't sound fun to me.
I was like, yo, I'm high. Like, what the hell? And even like Ma was like, bro, like, feels like I'm walking, like my feet don't, like, I don't know why. He was even like, yo, like, it feels like the way I'm walking.
Was it like a one after another type thing? Or
no,
did you have like,
I hate that high, bro. That's why I stopped smoking.
What do you mean one after the other?
Yo,
like, y'all just had a bunch in rotation?
At one point I was smoking weed, and every time, like, it'd be 1 foot goes, and then it feels like it actually goes a second later. And then it feels like you're just robot moving.
You feel delayed.
Yeah, everything felt delayed. Yeah. I don't know if you're feeling that.
No, I wasn't feeling that. I just felt like everything just felt very like heightened.
Yeah.
Like I felt heightened. I'm like, bro, like what is going on? I was fried. And even like I woke up the next day and I was still so fried. I messaged him like, bro, I'm like, I'm never smoking with you again. Like never. And he was down. I'm like, no, like I'm not even joking. I can smoke with you again because why were we so fried? Bro, we were so fried. There was one. So I've never seen in real time an American person react to Toronto slang. So we were like in like this like club thing or whatever, and we were smoking whatever, and a guy goes, yo, I'll see you still. And like Maul like looked up and he was like, I'll see you still. And then he was like, I'll see you still. And he was like, he was singing different like octaves. He was like, I see you still. He was like, I'll see you still. And I'm like, yo, what are you doing? He's like, yo, I've never heard a man say, I'll see you still. What? Like, still what? And I'm like, no, just like, I'll see you still. He's like, yeah, but what's the still? And I was like, still as in like,
I love
yes.
That.
I couldn't even say, I'm like, yo, I was like, I'll see you still. And he's like, yeah, but who's still? And he's like, yo, if I go to New York and tell niggas, yo, I'll see you still, they'll be like, yo, where? Like, were you here later still? And he just couldn't wrap his brain around why we say still after everything.
See, but the thing that's funny about that is New York is the worst place to try to say that like other people's slang makes no sense because they have theirs too. Like it doesn't, like they're not the easiest to understand.
Yeah, they've got some weird sort of
slang. If it depends on where in New York you are though.
Yo, Muddy, I'm fake hungry. I'm jacking that spot uptown, you are. Like some people would hear that and be like, what did you just say?
Yeah, that makes sense.
And they say things, it's like, oh, that's a dub. And it's like, is that a W or is that like a bad thing?
No, that's a dub is like a bad thing. No, like that's
the
a dub.
First time I realized a dub is an L.
I was
so confused.
Really? I knew that right off the bat though. But like, yo, I'm going, that's a dub.
Yeah,
like, oh yeah, we're not
context
what does that
but
mean?
I'm like, where'd that come from?
Like it's dead.
What is a dub?
Like it's dead dub.
Yeah, but
what's the etymology?
What is the dub?
Oh, I don't know what the dub is. It's just like, to me, it's just like, yeah, dub. Like it's dead. But you can hear the tone. It's like, that's a dub. You can tell that's like, yeah, that's a no-go.
Yeah, it's a tone thing.
You can definitely hear the tone.
Because a dub is an L, but a W is a W. A W is a, you know what I mean?
A W is a win. A dub is an L.
Let me go on Urban Dictionary.
The still thing reminds me of what are you saying? I said this to a coworker. I didn't say anything.
Oh God, like what you saying? Like what do you mean what I'm saying? Anyways, all right. Speaking of, I mean, we spoke about Trump. Charlamagne was recently on what?
We even forgot. So Urban Dictionary, that the New York dub is like the fourth dub that they use. So dub is abbreviation for W. Dub is also $20.
Oh
The
yeah.
dub, a dub is also 20-inch rims.
Ooh.
And
Yeah.
a dub
Rolling on
is
dubs.
to deny.
Yeah.
Damn, those 4 dubs.
Yeah.
That's OD.
God damn.
And that's not even the dictionary definition of like overdubbing
Word.
something.
I
Oh,
forgot.
yeah.
I forgot a
Yo, so
dub.
yo, hand me a dub. It's like hand me a 20.
I forgot
Yeah.
a dub was $20.
Yeah,
I forgot about
yeah.
that one.
If a man said, yo, you have a dub on you, I'm like, what on me?
Yeah.
I have no idea, but he's asking.
Or a
for
dub sack, like it was like a 2 grams
dub
of weed.
sack?
Yeah, like 2
I've
grams
heard
of
of
weed.
that.
I've never heard that. What?
Yeah.
A dub is 2 grams of weed.
You heard a dime
A
sack.
twin.
You heard a dime sack.
A twin, a dub.
A dime. Dime is 1 gram. A twin
twin
is
dub.
2.
You've
No,
never
a
heard
dime
dub.
is a 5, right?
No, that's a fiver. That's a.
A dime is just
10?
Oh, I'm
A
trying.
dime means
yeah,
10.
a dime is 10.
10 what?
Just
Yeah,
a
you're
dime
right, you're
means
right.
10.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you ask for a dime bag of weed,
Yeah, that's 1 gram.
it's 1 gram.
Yeah, I'm chopped.
But if you ask for a twin, that's 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did they talking about weed?
What did they used to call a 0.5? It was just 0.5?
Fiver.
People order a 0.5 gram.
5 chips.
Yo, you never been in the trenches, 10th grade?
No.
What?
Yo, I won't lie. I don't trust
Yeah,
white
my
people a
mom
lot.
listens to this.
I used to trust white people with my weed in high school. I had one homie. I'm not gonna say his name just in case, like, you know, he's like doing.
Carl.
No, okay, let's call him Carl for fun. I had one
Yeah.
homie named Carl. He was my dog, like in high school. And yo, I trusted that guy with my life when it came to weed. Like he would roll it for me, he
Yeah.
would get it for me, he'd trust it for me. He would think everything. Like yo, and people would be like, yo, you trust my bro? I trust. I don't care, but that's Carl, dog.
Yeah,
And he'd be like, yo, Zoe, today you want something? Like, yep, Carl, you know.
Yeah.
And
So he blessed you.
he used to bless me.
Clyde, you never copped a 0.5?
Yeah, in high
Hey,
school.
come on, man. We've been there before.
Yeah, it's a high school
Alright,
thing.
man.
But a
Never
0.5
caught
is just
0.5.
for like that session, you know? Like it's
Yeah,
just for
yeah,
you're smoking
yeah,
that
you
right,
just-
and that's you're buying your.
Yo, did you used to call it a pinner?
A pinner's just a small joint.
I know, a small split,
It's
but
just
you
a small.
but
Yeah.
you could fit a 0.5 in a pinner. Maybe
These are all high school kind of things. No
Yeah.
one's doing
What y'all
pinners.
Okay. Anyways, moving on. Charlemagne was on CNN, and I mean, to me, it was kind of interesting just because you know Charlemagne. My mom keeps calling him Charlemagne. She's like
Charlemagne.
she's so
Charlemagne.
in tune with
Trying
like
to say Solomon.
I don't know what she's trying to
Charlemagne.
say.
Charlemagne.
I'm not gonna lie. I love my
Charlemagne.
mom. I think mom's a little dyslexic sometimes.
Bro, Jamaican parents
people are.
purposely
Our parents.
mispronounce things. I'm
Like-
convinced it's embedded in their DNA.
My mom can't pronounce shit, and I'm
My
like, bro,
mom
where did you read that?
will always like no matter how many times I correct her, she calls Uber Huba, like HUBA. No matter how many times I correct her,
Yeah.
like there's so many words that she just can't.
It's
like, she can't
insane.
say.
It's insane. So, or she puts S's on things, but there's no S's. There's no plural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yes,
Nordstrom was Nordstrom's. Like, yo, it's not, there's not, it's one.
Trying to watch Squid Games.
Yes, it just pissed me off. Anyways, regardless. So now, because my mom's so into like American politics and like,
Charlemagne.
we're what? A couple of days, not a couple, when this releases will be what? Like a week out from the election ish. Right now, we're, yeah.
Oh, it's like early November.
Yeah, very
Word,
early.
yeah.
So,
yeah, it usually is. Yeah.
It's the first Tuesday usually.
yeah, so a couple of days leading up to the election, right? So my mom's locked into American politics right now.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, oh my God, Charlemagne's going to be on CNN. And he's been talking a lot. And apparently Kamala was on his show. And I'm like, who? She's like, Charlemagne. He calls himself God. And I'm like, Charlemagne? She's like, yeah, Charlemagne. He's the God. And I'm like, Charlemagne? And she's like, yes, him. Yes, he's going to be
The same
on
person that
CNN.
used to sniff seats.
Yeah.
Charlemagne used to
J-Lo
sniff seats.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gross. Anyways, so they had Charlemagne on CNN, which I think was hilarious because you already know how Charlemagne is. He's very outspoken. He has zero filter, like almost to the point where like it's inappropriate. Actually, no, it is inappropriate sometimes. So he was on CNN talking about, you know, just like Kamala and Trump, and he kind of ate CNN up. And like he even had Anderson Cooper, if people know who that is, like curse on CNN, like from them.
Oh, I didn't see that part.
He didn't like. He just said, "Oh, he's like that's bullshit." Like,
Oh,
and
yes,
that's
yes,
it.
yes, yes, actually.
But my thing is, he basically pushing on how news covers Kamala versus how news covers Trump.
Yep.
Because apparently, well, not apparently, Trump is saying things like that are kind of aligned with being a fascist, right? He wants to like dissolve the Constitution. He's threatening to like put people in jail and like lock up political leaders and things like that, which is things that are aligned with someone who is fascist. But he's like, you guys don't talk about that. He was like, you guys talk about if Kamala is, you know, actually black or like what the reproductive rights are. He goes, the fact that he can say he's gonna dissolve the Constitution and no one's even batting an eye. He's like, what is this? And he's
And
going back
then
and forth.
at that point, Anderson Cooper's like, that's bullshit.
Yeah. And he was like, no. And he's like, oh, I like that. Like he was trying to get him riled up, but it was like, it was interesting to see. And I was like, oh, we're gonna have Charlemagne on a show. It was interesting to see how Charlemagne articulated himself so well right, on a platform that's like globally massive, CNN, probably the biggest global news network, push back on something so simple. Like, it's so simple. Like, this man is saying things that is making him allude to being a fascist, and no one is saying anything. Like, no one is talking about it. He basically said that America is a garbage can, and everyone's like,
yeah, whatever.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that is also stuff where I can, like, Maul's not here, but, like, that is another point that we would say, like, bro, he is saying things that obviously are racist or prejudice, whatever you want to call. America's no longer going to be a garbage can.
Yeah.
So you're alluding to the fact that immigrants or people who are minorities coming in are what, garbage, polluting your country?
His implications are insane. It's not often he says what he means, but
I think he says exactly what he means.
Well, he says it in a way where the implication
100 comments on that.
On what, the mall one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're going hard in there.
Yeah.
He says it in a way where the implication is worse than whatever he says. Because sure, on the surface, what he says is pretty bad. Right? America's a garbage dump recently. Make America great again. Things like that. Why is it not great anymore? The implication
because of the immigration,
immigrants that are coming, and it's changing. It used to be a cool nuclear family with white people, picket fence, stuff like that. Like he's a little bit smarter than we give him credit for the way that he messages things.
Oh yeah.
Why? Because he's doing it all for shock value, so you kind of remember, like,
yeah, and like again, like his implication is worse, and like regardless of that, he's garnered a fan base recently who's powering ratings for CNN and Fox News and stuff. And so without them saying it, they're kind of pandering to Trump because what Charlemagne's getting at is that Kamala could do something and it's a little goofy or whatever, and they make a news story about it. Trump says something that damn near is breaking the Constitution, and they treat it with the same weight. And so like people like Maul aren't rare. A lot of people recently have been doing 180s on Trump because what the media has created is a false equivalency between Trump and Kamala, where they're like, oh yeah, they're just as bad. Like that's how they're presenting it. And it's interesting too because recently now Joe Rogan is about to have Trump.
This is crazy. Yeah.
Joe Rogan's about to have Trump on his podcast.
Was adamant his
the
whole
biggest podcast in the world, no?
And he's been adamant his whole career. I'm not having that guy on.
Yeah. Like 4 years ago, 8 years ago, he would always say like, no, I would never have him. I wouldn't normalize somebody like that. But the landscape has, so now he can too.
Shit.
I mean, he's doing flagrants and
so do
all
we think
these other
this is a negative thing that he's having Trump on, or it could be a way to like, do you think
it could be good, but like,
but you're betting on the negative?
Yeah, it could be good, but like if it's another podcast like the Flagrant one, where like they're just buddy with him the whole time.
Yeah, it's like it's an actual podcast. Like they're not asking shit.
And treating him like that's your boy. Like all these comedians, they claim to be like anti-cancel culture and I'll say anything I want. But then Trump comes and they're just like a lapdog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not even trying to be like a super leftist or anything, but I'm just saying like keep the same energy when Trump's on.
Right.
But it normalizes him. You're right.
Yeah, like so if Joe Rogan has Trump on and then like he pushes back like I don't know, a pseudo journalist should, I don't know what you would call Joe Rogan, then it could be good. But I know how Joe Rogan moves. He just gives the platform to anybody who's on.
When he gets the interview that everyone has been waiting for, and there's been a little bit of tension between him, I never had that person on, like what he did with The Rock, like it's kind of falls flat. Like he doesn't play ball. Like he kind of just does the safe shit. So I feel like that's how it's gonna go.
He'll just control it.
I hope he gives him pushback and everything, and that there's like a moment or anything, but probably not. Yeah, he's very normal now. The MAGA stuff is okay. Like
yeah, and in a vacuum, I like the Flagrant podcast. I thought it was pretty cool. It was funny at points, but I think they have a bigger responsibility than they think they do.
Interesting. Podcasting is up, man.
Yeah,
look at that. We're getting presidential candidates on podcasts. Not even like CNN or Fox or MSNBC. It's just podcasts.
Mediums are changing.
They are.
The way that people are consuming information is changing. I was actually listening to something today where shout out to Justice, one of the what would they call him? CEO, chairman, where he runs LVMH. LVRN.
Oh my
not
God.
LVRN.
Okay.
My bad.
Damn, he's up.
That's
I'm
the
like,
He
give
label.
me a little
He
something.
runs
Walker, right?
LVRN, Summer Walker's label, Black's label, whatever.
Mhm.
And he was talking to Ray Daniels, and he was basically saying how, and I feel like I've kind of expressed this, how like hip hop is now, it's damn near impossible to create a superstar now because hip hop's gone into subgenres and niches.
It's regional.
And yeah, he was kind of saying like, name a superstar that started from 2019 and up. Like there is none. So things are kind of like
That's tough.
taking different directions where even like how people consume stuff, like you said, like, he was like, yo, there was a presidential debate and Kai Cenat's streaming. He has more views in the presidential debate. Like, so people are just seeing shit differently. And that's why someone said that like Trump is kind of smart because he's not going on CNN and stuff. He's going to the podcasters.
So
He's
it's
going to
Kamala.
the people. Yeah, like they're going to, but Kamala is seeing, but Trump's been doing that though. So she's seeing that and kind of trying to catch up.
Trump's really good at it, man.
Trump is with the Nelk boys.
Yeah,
Trump
he was
is
on
with
Full
Aiden
Send,
Ross.
yeah.
Trump is with people with like millions and millions of viewers.
On a
daily.
regular
Trump
Like-
was in Detroit with Trick, bro.
Yeah.
Who's like the gatekeeper overlord of like Detroit and stuff. Like he knows whoever's on his team picking where he should go and stuff is
So it's
doing
just
a great
crazy
job.
because when they said the superstar thing, I'm like, yeah, that's actually kind of true. Like the age of like someone becoming a household name is kind of done because like everyone's not focused on one thing anymore.
I hate
Yeah.
that.
Because like you can
There's no monoculture.
yeah, there's no monoculture. It's you hate it, but it's actually kind of a good thing because you can't tailor, like you can't choose what pops anymore necessarily.
Taylor,
Like,
was that pun intended?
no, but that's a good one. Yeah, you can't really just choose what pops anymore because there's like the world, we've been open up to the world. There's so like the world's huge. Like there's people, I'll come across someone will tag an artist, like a Latin artist or African artist. Never heard of them. I'll go on their page and they have 7 million followers.
Yeah.
Like they're a superstar in their country. I can't say he's not a superstar because I've never heard of him, but they're selling out arenas in Puerto Rico or in Lagos and stuff. So it's just different. It's different now. Like I don't know if it'll ever get back to that time where there's someone that just everybody knows anymore.
Because I was when you said that 2019 number, I was thinking really hard.
There's no superstars that started from 2019 up.
So what do you think about if we go more in the white space? Like if we go more like pop artists, what do you think about someone like Olivia Rodrigo?
Or Sabrina Carpenter.
I wouldn't.
yeah.
I wouldn't call them.
Hasn't she been
superstars.
around for a while though? And then like
Yeah, Sabrina
that's finally like
Carpenter's-
worked. Yeah.
She's been working. Olivia
a
Rodrigo
bit of a Victoria Monet
is a
type.
good example, but she's not a superstar.
Olivia Rodrigo?
She's not a superstar.
Olivia
You wouldn't-
Rodrigo?
You wouldn't put Olivia Rodrigo and Taylor Swift on the
Oh
same.
no.
Well,
Okay.
she's not-
Yeah.
no,
But
that's what I'm
I
saying.
even
Yeah, and
think-
supposedly they have beef. That's white
Do
girls.
they?
That's
Oh,
white girl stuff.
Shit.
White on white beef.
Yeah, I went deep into white girl Twitter by accident 1 second,
Yeah.
and yeah, man, because like that was her OG. Taylor Swift was her OG, and then I think
Student turned on the master.
yeah, it was something like that.
It was
Like
a Drake Kanye type situation.
yeah, like Taylor Swift like sued her over some shit or
fronted her.
something,
Fronted
or
on her.
something legal, and then Sabrina.
But no, I wouldn't.
Sabrina Carpenter or Olivia Rodrigo?
Oh my bad. Olivia Rodrigo.
Get the names right.
My bad.
Yeah, we're
Olivia
talking about
Rodrigo.
Olivia Rodrigo.
They don't all look alike.
Talking about Olivia Rodrigo.
Yeah,
the
my
dark-haired
bad.
one.
My bad.
Olivia Rodrigo.
Olivia Rodrigo and Taylor
Yeah,
Swift.
no.
that'd be-
She's not a superstar. Because your parents probably don't know who Olivia Rodrigo is.
No, yeah,
You're
no
right.
way.
You're very right. But my mom definitely knows.
She knows who Taylor Swift.
No
Yeah,
question.
everybody
Yeah.
knows who Taylor Swift is. That's the
okay,
thing. Like,
I hear that.
like,
Different
it's very
era,
rare
yeah.
now that you could say everybody knows this person.
Damn,
like
bro.
Yeah.
your parents know who Drake is.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Everybody doesn't know who Lil Baby is.
Do you
know,
think
stuff
that's
like that.
happening to athletes now too?
Yes.
Cause it
There's no
might
superstar athletes.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, because the game's
Like,
Especially
expanding.
non-basketball player athletes, I think. Like,
I think even
Like
in
we
basketball,
all know. Like I don't watch hockey, but we all know who Wayne Gretzky is.
Yeah, but,
all
yeah,
know.
but,
But
you know
let's
who-
talk about like the ones since 2019.
if Austin Matthews walked in here right now,
I
would you
mean-
know who that is?
Yes.
No, but well,
Come on.
You know the
I don't know
name,
if I
but
would.
no,
I know his face. I'm picturing
know
that.
his face?
that's a bad
right now.
example.
I
Cause
don't
we're-
know
Austin Matthews
Austin
walking like,
Matthews.
oh,
that's a bad example. We're in Toronto. Like,
Yeah.
like,
Okay.
Do you know the dude that the half Asian dude that was killing it in the
Ohtani?
NHL? No, in the NHL.
No.
Oh.
There was a half
You heard Asian and went right to show high.
No, but that was my next example though.
But even him,
yeah.
if he walked in the room, I wouldn't be like, "That's him."
Really?
I don't know what he looks like. What he looks like?
Yes.
If he was wearing regular clothes and we just walked down the street and you
wouldn't.
passed,
I think I would know.
I don't think you would.
No.
I think I
Okay, so let me give you one.
I'm not
He
buying it.
broke out more in 2018, but let's count it. Mbappe, superstar, no?
Yeah.
Kylian Mbappe, I would notice Mbappe.
Superstar.
So he's a superstar.
Yeah.
I would totally.
But it's
notice
just it's
Mbappe.
dwindling down the amount of athlete superstars now that
Yeah.
are worldwide renowned.
Yeah, it's not a lot.
There's not that many Messi's, Ronaldo's, LeBron's, Kobe's,
Yeah.
Ronaldinho's,
Jordan.
A-Rod,
Brady.
like yeah.
But also,
Brady.
I
Rod
think,
Yeah.
Brady.
also, I think
Mahomes though, I don't know.
I feel like football is bad. Like, the most famous player in the NFL isn't as famous as Kyle Kuzma. Like, it's a little, you know.
Patrick Mahomes.
Well, 'cause
isn't as
they
famous
wear
as-
helmets.
Okay, yeah, obviously. Okay, not the like. There's a top 5, but then after it's
it
top
drops
heavy
off.
for stardom.
But I think
NFL
because of
players.
football
Sorry.
they wear helmets, people don't really like know what
Yeah.
people.
Yeah,
look
but
like.
I'm not even talking about the
But-
difference between sports. I'm just saying in general.
Yeah, in general. But also those people, I think you have to kind of have a distinct look. Like you have to have an era for people to know who you are. You have to. Michael Jordan is the only person that looks like Michael Jordan.
I was gonna say Michael doesn't really have.
Nobody
eras.
else looks like LeBron. Nobody else looks like Kobe. Like LeBron doesn't really have twins. Michael Jordan doesn't really have twins.
Okay.
Mbappe looks kind of regular.
Mbappe looks regular. An exception to your rule though is Steph Curry.
Yes, Steph looks regular.
Shaq just said
He does look regular.
I love him because he looks like he works in
Yeah.
an office.
Steph looks. Yeah, Steph definitely does look regular. He's an exception, but I feel like a majority of people look. Nobody looks like Ronaldinho. Like you'll know Ronaldinho.
I wish I could have partied with
If Ronaldinho walked in here, I would not know who that is.
What?
Ronaldinho.
No way,
Yeah.
impossible.
That's crazy.
I promise you.
Ronaldinho.
I can't picture. I can't
with
picture
the
him right
buck
now.
teeth and the dreads.
No, I can't picture him.
That's
Wow.
wild.
The one I'm picturing right now, I know for sure it's someone else, but it's not Ronaldinho. I think it's give me soccer players.
Ronaldo.
No, it's not Ronaldo.
Neymar.
It's not Messi. Neymar, I think I'm
Maybe
picturing.
Beckham.
No, I'm picturing Neymar, but I know Neymar is not Ronaldinho.
That's
So, yeah.
surprising to me. Ronaldinho's face is.
But
just
you
very
wouldn't
well-known.
picture what's his name?
Austin Bath.
Shohei?
You can't compare Shohei to Ronaldinho.
Really?
No.
One's like playing right now.
I think you just weren't plugged into like media in general when
Yeah.
he was on his
Me?
come-up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But I also
might have
said
been
baseball
before
has
your
bad
time.
marketing, so I
Okay,
don't
calm
know.
down.
But yeah, no. But for basketball specifically, I think because the game has like widened internationally, like there's more players, there's more stars.
Yeah. And
Even
Europeans
me-
have no swag.
Yeah, and even me, as someone who watches basketball, definitely not as much as I used to be tapped in. There were a couple people that like I didn't know who they were, and they're stars.
Who?
Yeah.
Wait, like who?
Sabonis. I
didn't
couldn't-
know who
Come on, you didn't
Sabonis
know who
was?
Sabonis was?
I didn't know who Sabonis was.
Until the starting five documentary.
Yeah.
No,
I didn't know
come
his
on.
face. I couldn't be like, that's what Sabonis looks like.
Yeah.
What?
Really?
Markkinen, I didn't know what he looks like.
You didn't. Oh.
Like, just
And
people
Markkinen-
like
You
That's
don't know
not
the white
20,
dudes that
25
hoop in like low, like
Yeah, I
not
don't
lit
really
cities.
know
Like
all
They
the
have
time.
no
Like-
sauce though. I don't blame them.
I don't really know.
I've definitely known Sabonis for the last like 4 years.
Americana is nice to
3
watch.
years?
Like he's like good. Like I like
What
watching.
you call him, American?
Americana?
Because Sabonis
How do you
in the
say
year-
it?
Marketing.
You don't even
Marketing.
know.
I don't. Yeah.
Sabonis has been in the year for how, or in the league for how long? I think the last 3 years.
2017 or
Okay,
something.
so I definitely know him the last like 3 to 4 years.
Yeah.
I would be like, okay, I comfortably can recognize his face.
Nah, I didn't know at all. I'm sure there's black dudes too that I don't know, but
Nah, niggas have like swag, bro. Like, shout out to the Europeans. Like, they're really good at basketball these days, but they can never be the face of the league, bro.
yeah.
Speaking of music, and we're talking about pop stars with like Olivia Rodrigo and Taylor Swift. Billboard just announced the top 25 or the greatest. I think it's the top 25 greatest pop stars. But they've all. What are you doing?
my hair is
Yeah.
in my eyes.
I hate that.
Yeah.
Stop doing
He has
that.
to check for lice.
Ew.
Yeah, that was a little
Tresor just like pushed his hair back, guys, and it was so whack.
like
Anyway.
I like how white people push. Yes.
Tresor. Anyways, okay.
I moved
so
from Oakville a long time ago.
Billboard released 7 to 25, and they're gonna release 6 to number 1, I guess, in coming soon. So, can you guys guess anyone who's 7 to 25?
Of the
Okay,
top
Greatest
art-
pop stars of the 21st century.
That's
Countdown.
a lot of names.
There
Of the
are
21st
some rappers
century
on here though, so
for
I don't know why they're
21st
saying pop
I
stars.
bet Kanye's on there.
Did
Kanye's
they,
on there, yes.
Is he in the top 10?
Yes.
Okay.
Taylor Swift,
Damn,
obviously.
and he's not top
She's
six.
probably
She's
number
probably
one.
higher. Yeah. So
Someone who would be lower.
lower
Popstars.
7 to 25.
Ariana Grande.
Yes, she's number 9.
Wow.
So Kanye's number 7, Ariana Grande's number 9.
21st century.
Popstars.
The Weeknd.
There are some rappers on here. The Weeknd's 18.
The One Direction dudes. Harry Styles.
Yeah.
One Direction is 22.
Are we counting Drake?
Drake's not on here, but I'm sure he'll be in the
Bieber's
top
Probably
5.
in the top 5.
Justin Bieber's number 8.
Oh wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait.
That's what I said. I was like,
Justin Bieber's
what?
not top 5.
He's not top 5, which I think is nuts.
Are the Jonas Brothers on this list? Probably in the 20s.
Not yet.
Is Miley Cyrus on the
Yes,
list?
she's 15.
Wow.
Ooh.
That's kind of
You know, I
Crazy.
expected to be higher too. Justin Timberlake, he's 14.
well. 21st. When exactly does the 21st century start then?
Two.
And I hated it because you guys
Is
are
it
looking
two-
around as if I'm acting. Asking
it
something
2000?
and no one knows.
Yeah, it does.
2010.
No, wait,
2000?
the 21st century it starts January 1st, 2000.
2000.
For sure.
Right? Yeah,
Yes, yes,
2000.
Okay,
yes,
so
yes.
2000 and to now,
Yeah.
From
The top-
2000 to now, Justin
Yes.
Timberlake is where?
14,
Holy.
right?
Okay.
I mean, there's been a lot of pop stars.
Bruno Mars.
20.
Oh.
There's rappers on here too.
Oh.
Jay.
Nelly.
Jay-Z is 16.
Nelly? Yeah.
No, Nelly's not here.
Eminem?
Yeah, where's
Eminem.
Eminem?
Eminem is 12.
50
Wow.
Cent.
50 Cent's not here. No.
Ja Rule.
No.
Ja Rule's like-
Do you want me to help you?
J-Lo.
No.
Nicki Minaj?
Yes. 13.
Wow.
21st century.
Lil Wayne,
Oh.
21.
That hurts my heart, but I get it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Shakira,
think of-
17.
I miss
Anybody
Shakira.
who's on this list should be like
Beyonce's obviously going to be
She's going to be
top
higher.
5.
Drake is going to, I think Beyonce's going to be high. Britney Spears has to be higher.
Where is Britney's? Sorry.
She's not here yet. So
Oh.
I'm assuming she's coming from 1 to 6.
Yeah.
So I don't know if this was released by the time this episode comes out, but regardless. So we're missing Britney Spears, we're missing Drake, we're missing Taylor Swift, we're missing Beyonce, we're missing.
You said the Weeknd's not on there.
He's already on here. He's at number 18.
Okay.
Who else didn't
Adele.
we name? Who-
Adele is 10.
What?
Wow.
I thought
Which I
Adele
think
would
is
be higher.
crazy.
That is
too.
kind of
Ed Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran is already on here. He is 24.
That's crazy.
Katy Perry's 25.
Katy
Good.
Perry.
Oh, you don't like Katy Perry?
I just feel like she doesn't belong.
She doesn't
past-
belong in top
Bruh,
25.
Katy Perry?
But
No,
she
top
was
25,
big, though.
yeah, but I
Bro,
just don't
Ka-
think.
Michael Jackson. Oh, no.
Katy-
Sorry.
Michael Jackson? Oh shit. I've been
No.
putting
If
my
they
glove
put
back
Michael
But
on.
yeah, I'm
Jackson,
going to go
they're
back on
dragging
MJ.
Yeah.
If they put Michael Jackson, they're kind of forcing that.
Yeah, because he can't be 21st century. We can't count MJ.
Yo, why you
21st
hating on
century.
Katy Perry?
Yeah, what's wrong with Katy Perry?
I don't think she belongs past like 20. I feel like.
yo,
Katy, what do you
You
mean?
remember
She's
California
25.
Girls?
She's
I re-
25.
I
Hot
re-
and cold?
I
Yeah, but
kissed
like
the
that
girl.
was
I kissed a girl.
how long was her run?
It
What?
was
A
probably
good-
2008 to like 2000, probably 6 years, something like that.
You think 6?
It
I think
wasn't
that's
long.
kind
I
of
feel
long.
like
Yeah.
her run feels a lot longer than it was.
Man, all
Katy
I-
Perry had bang after bang after
She
bang.
did.
Like, she
It was a
a
crazy run.
Lady Gaga's who were missing.
Oh, Lady
Gaga,
Gaga.
Drake, Britney Spears,
Beyonce.
Beyonce, Taylor Swift. They have to be top
Gaga
5.
is gonna be
Is
in
Rihanna
the
there?
top 7 pop
No,
stars.
Rihanna's not there. It's Rihanna has to be 6.
Rihanna's probably.
Oh,
in
so
the
we just
top.
named our 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hope
Say it
we-
again?
Probably.
So we named our 6. I don't know what the order is going to be.
Yeah.
But it's going to be Rihanna, Beyonce, Drake, Taylor Swift,
Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga, Britney Spears. Has to be.
Who else is on there?
I'll
that we
read. So
didn't
let me
name?
read 7 to 25 and then we'll move on. So number 7 is Kanye West. 8 is Justin Bieber. 9,
I
Ariana
think
Grande.
Bieber should be higher.
Bieber should be way higher.
Yeah.
9 is Ariana Grande. 10 is Adele. 11 is Usher.
I don't think Ariana Grande should be higher than Adele.
I agree. 11 is Usher. 12 is Eminem. 13, Nicki Minaj. 14, Justin Timberlake. 15, Miley Cyrus. 16, Jay-Z. 17, Shakira. 18, The Weeknd. 19, BTS. 20, Bruno.
BTS? Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, that's-
you
that's
gotta give
their-
it to
that's
him.
the-
You gotta give it to
They're
him.
the,
Yeah,
they're the
that's
goats
the-
of Korea. Yo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
20, Bruno Mars. 21, Lil Wayne. 22, One Direction. 23, Bad Bunny.
Ooh.
Which I think is low for Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
24, Ed Sheeran. 25, Katy Perry.
I don't think
24 Ed Sheeran.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I don't think Bruno Mars should be above Ed Sheeran.
I agree.
I don't think so.
I think Ed Sheeran should be closer to 1 than Bruno Mars.
What? Oh, closer to 1, but not like in top 10.
No.
Okay,
But I just
fair.
think he should be
Yeah.
is higher. Never mind.
Higher.
Nah, I get
I'm
you,
surprised Christina Aguilera's not on this list.
Eh.
But she was kind of like,
Yeah,
These are
But
people that had that had eras, right?
Right. You're right.
Popstars
And
in
I
the 21st
think
century.
J Lo should have been on the list.
Get the fuck out of here. J Lo's on
We're
the list
not
for
we're
what?
not talking about the quality of music, but pop stars.
No.
J Lo is definitely one of the 25.
But
I think
Who are you
guys
bumping her off?
She started in the 90s though, a lot.
Maybe. Yeah, she did.
So I feel like that kind of disqualifies
but
her a little bit.
No, but once you got to Jenny on the Block, that was 2000.
2000s though was like her
Her
peak.
come out party.
If Shakira's there, J Lo should be there.
No. What? No.
I think so.
No, Tresor.
Shakira
I
got-
feel
They
like you guys.
They performed together at the Super Bowl.
I don't know why they did
Shakira is still doing arena stadiums to this day.
Yeah,
J Lo's not doing that.
yeah, because of the quality of the music. We're not talking about the star power
What is
of
J
the
Lo's
person.
hips don't lie?
You keep talking about
Waka Waka.
That's not J Lo.
That's Shakira.
Yeah.
Yes, but he's just naming. What?
I'm talking about the star power of the person.
I think
'Cause
you
we're talking
guys are
about pop
gassing
stars.
how much of a star J Lo was. I thought you guys kind of have.
Who's you guys?
Is
It's
it-
just this guy.
J Lo was big, bro.
Do you guys have what's like reverse revisionist history? Like J Lo was like she wasn't that big because remember J Lo tried to break out as a Latin artist, right? It kind of flopped.
Yeah.
Then Diddy and what's it called? Bad Boy and Dark Child took her, literally remixed all of her Latin songs to sound black, and that's when she kind of started to take off. And Ashanti was singing for her.
Yeah.
So like to be honest, J-Lo's stardom wasn't this like stardom. You know what I mean?
She did the Super Bowl.
Also, where's So
Did she?
Yeah.
Did she
What do you
headline
mean
it?
so?
Was that like a
It was
thing?
J
It
Lo
was
and
a
Shakira.
co-headliner.
Yeah,
It
it
was
was
J Lo and
It
Shakira.
was a 2-person.
But just because you Super Bowl doesn't mean like
Did they just put random Latinas together? What the hell was that?
yeah.
That was Jay's first pick.
That was Jay's first big.
Well, I had a thought and I literally just I forgot it. It was a really good thought too.
I did too.
I hate this. But yeah, anyways,
Me at
I
the
feel like you
fridge.
guys have
Mariah is
Mariah, thank you.
is a
You're in my brain.
Is a 90s star though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fair.
Yeah,
I'll give
Mariah
you. I was gonna
Carey.
say because where the hell is Mariah Carey? But yeah, you're right.
She did have like a lot of prevalence in the
She
21st
did. She
century.
did for
But I'd
sure.
say her most
Why
of-
are you so obsessed with me?
I think that was more of a cultural song than a worldwide song. Obsessed.
that was a diss. That was a
Obsessed,
beef.
It was the
yeah,
Eminem diss.
but that's what I'm saying. I think that was more like we.
That's a great diss track, by the way.
But We
No one
Belong
talks about that
Obsessed?
enough.
Yeah, it is.
Oh wait, yeah. Hold on. Rewind. Because the Emancipation of Mimi came out in 2000 and what?
2005.
So that album is one of the greatest albums ever.
Put out a classic in the 21st century. You have Credence.
But just to
yeah,
give
that's-
great album. But just to give context, that was her comeback.
You ain't lie.
Jermaine
Yeah.
Dupri gave her the comeback on
You
a,
ain't
on
lie.
a platter, kind of.
But this is
So
what we're
she was
talking
kind
about.
of fumbling the years
Reinvention, right?
Yeah, but you have to take a bad
because
I
if
can
her
see them not putting-
heyday
yeah.
was the 90s, then
But that was a great ass comeback though. An amazing comeback. But I will argue, I feel like pop music has had an extreme downfall. Probably
yeah.
worse than hip hop.
yeah.
I mean, let the girls tell the girls and the girls. Let them let them tell it on Twitter and stuff. They love what's happening in the pop music.
Really?
You got your Carpenter stands.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got your Charlie
Rodrigo
XCX
stands.
stands.
Yeah.
Charlie XCX.
You got your Chaperone stands.
Megan. What's the girl's name? Megan Trainor.
You got, you know what I mean?
Maybe I'm not tapped.
I
You need to get on white girl Twitter like me.
Yeah, maybe.
I struggle discerning what is pop because I feel like most rappers that like are putting music out to a certain like not the drill guys and stuff. I feel like rap is pop in a lot of contexts, you know.
They
So like
merge.
so when we talk about pop, like it's the Sabrina Carpenters exclusively, like that's what we mean.
We're just talking about the white people.
Yeah.
That's not true, because like
Because certain,
Now we're getting
well,
somewhere. All right.
no.
certain rap songs should technically be pop.
They
but
are.
they're never they're
Tommy
not really
Richmond
considered.
said he's not a rapper, but that $1 Million Baby song is in all the rap categories.
and it shouldn't be.
And he
I don't
and
think
he
that's a rap song.
applied
song.
for the rap category at the Grammys.
and then
after
made a
saying
statement
He's such a
right
shithead
after
for that.
saying, "I am not a rapper." Like
Certain
So then why would you
like-
apply for the rap category then, bitch?
weird
that. Trying to get
weird
that
way
easy
to.
Grammy.
Yeah.
Like I think that's the beef that Tyler the Creator had. Like why was he in rap with Igor and those albums? Like,
And what
that
Drake
wasn't-
said when he did Hotline Bling, like why is that not in the pop category?
Like
But Hotline Bling is not a rap song.
Yeah,
it's
it's a
not
pop
even
song.
a hip hop song.
It's
It's
a pop
literally a
song.
pop
yeah,
song.
that's what he's saying.
Yeah.
I don't think EXO Tour Life is a rap song. I think that should be a pop
Ooh, I
This is a-
disagree.
this is
I
a
Push you to
great-
the edge. All my friends are dead is
Yeah,
rap.
yeah,
song. No, I'm saying I don't think that's a
I
rap
think
song.
it's a rap song.
That's
No.
closer to a rock song than a rap song.
Yeah, I agree.
It's
We're-
There's rapping in it. It's,
Yeah.
It's the hook and then he's rapping.
He's See, the thing with Uzi though,
I guess he's kind of melodic.
he's singing rock melodies on a trap beat
with blues lyrics.
Would you call Prom Queen a rap song?
No, that's a rock
That's a
song.
rock
Okay,
song.
so that's what
Yeah.
I think Prom Queen and XO Tour Life are like kind of
So
synonymous.
so Drake and 40 actually had I was watching, I think you've seen this too. The Pensado, those guys?
Mhm.
The guys that they're like the mixing, the engineer podcast.
That's very niche for music nerds.
Yeah, for music
Pensado's
nerds,
place.
100%. That's what I was really like into, like engineering, learning Pro Tools and stuff. Anyway, 40 was on there.
I saw that. Yeah.
He had an interview with them, and he was essentially saying that Drake when he dropped Headlines, it was something like he never did before.
I've seen this.
Where-
This is a great.
Yeah, where every bar, like you don't take it until later.
He doesn't rap.
But he didn't rap. He was singing every bar. Like to you, like maybe in the shower you're rapping it. But Drake was singing every bar. He was holding a note on every bar in a pocket that he said has never been done before. Maybe you could say Nelly back in the day, but that was a little different.
He's singing on that song?
He is.
Headlines?
basically. Do the verse.
He's singing.
He's holding a note
rap.
every time.
Like the verse or the chorus?
The only bars.
the verse.
The hook.
Like dude just rap.
Like,
it.
that's what's
I've
up. Like
heard
that
this-
part, like they know.
No, just
Yeah.
rap. it.
I've heard this
might be
quote
too
before, and like
strong.
really.
Confidence, overdose on confidence.
Yeah, he's
Like,
not-
he's holding notes. Like even you're rapping it, but listen to it. He's
So
holding
the
notes.
only place in that song where you could say he's rapping and there's no singer is when he's soap opera rappers. All these niggas sound like all my children.
And then he goes back, you know.
Yeah.
and
That
then
is the
he's
only
even got
cadence
it
where he's
like
rapping,
that.
really.
Throw my napkin in my shirt because I'm hopping like that. Like he's holding notes the whole time. So
Yeah.
I think he actually like switched rap right there with that, and it was subtle too.
He's done a lot of those. Even in the interview with Justice that I was listening to, they said, I can't remember who said it, but they said how Drake on, what song was it? Was it One Dance? They said Drake is the only person that can do a song like One Dance because he's singing the song with like a Caribbean flow in an American accent and making it sound palatable. Like he's not singing in a Caribbean accent.
Yeah.
People count One Dance as a dance hall song,
Right.
Yeah.
quote unquote. Like
Yeah.
the general
That's true,
general
yeah.
population, they would categorize it as a reggae.
And it's funny because it was a
calypso-ish type
WizKid
of
reference
song.
track, I think.
Yeah, but he's singing it in like a quote unquote an American accent, and that's hard to do with dance hall songs. Like you can't sing a Vybz Kartel song in an American accent and make it sound good.
How come Adele sings in an American accent?
All British
don't think
people
she
when
does.
when British people sing, they turn
lose their
American.
accent.
Yeah, I don't know.
I watched a video
I
about
don't think that was
I
intentional.
don't agree with that though. I feel like you can still hear Adele's accent when she sings. Not as heavy, but
Yeah,
you
you
can
don't
still
really
hear
hear
it.
it.
You can still hear it a bit.
Adele is maybe a bad example, but somebody, because you can kind of hear it, but
A little bit, yeah.
But somebody like Ella May,
Yeah,
right?
You can't
Like,
hear it at all.
So
Why you suck your teeth?
'Cause
oh
she
yeah,
very
yeah,
like Ella May.
she took something from her.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Shut up, man.
But I saw some video about how the closer the style of music that they're making resembles black music, whether it's blues, R&B, jazz, anything like that, the more likely they are to sound black. They're emulating music they heard before. You can't make Boot Up in a British accent. It's impossible. Trip,
fair.
you can't do that in a British accent. So
I got a ride with my gun on safety.
Can you be for real?
it would have worked. But so we were talking about like politics for a little bit, but kind of on the lighter side.
You
So
want to go back to politics?
just the lighter side though. Kamala's supposed to be on Shannon Sharp's pod
Oh dear God.
next
Oh
week.
boy. Oh man.
I don't know what.
Let's
Kamala's
roll out the
gonna-
accent.
Speaking of Kamala, did you guys see the her pop the balloon campaign?
Oh my
Okay,
god.
okay.
Was
Yo,
that directly from her camp though?
Yes,
Or-
yes.
That
Yes.
was a real.
That
That's real.
is.
Paid for by Kamala at the end of
It
it.
said that.
Yes, that was
Okay.
a real thing. If
Zoe-
you guys didn't see it,
Okay, first
marketer over here.
I didn't think it was I didn't think it was bad marketing at all. I didn't think it was bad marketing. I think what they're trying to do is to appeal to this younger online audience because everyone like this pop the balloon shit is like crazy viral all the time. So obviously it's a trend, right? So they tried to appeal to that. people are looking at it like from it's very corny, it's one dimensional. It's like, oh, they're using a black man, so like are black men only gonna get women if they vote? I think it was more just like it meant to be lighter than that. I think people are, and I would never fault people for digging deep.
Yeah.
But I feel like you are digging deep for what it was kind of meant to be. It's more just like, okay, let's play on this trend. Let's use the election and then, have this, whatever. I didn't think it was bad at all. I thought it was good marketing.
I thought it was good marketing too.
I thought it was funny, but like people got really mad at
You
it.
got mad.
Why though?
But the thing is, I don't know if like that's what, because Twitter feeds you anger. I don't know.
Oh,
If
24/7 is
I don't know if
disgusting.
people are
It is.
actually mad at it,
Or it's just
if,
the thing of the day.
if it did its purpose. Because I looked at the video initially, it had like 250K likes, millions of views,
I like
laughs. I'm
I
like,
literally said great marketing. Like I think it was
Yeah.
a 10 out of 10 marketing.
like, even with all the hate that you see, I still think like the pros outweighed the cons of dropping that video from the Kamala
Yeah, absolutely.
campaign.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
And I think the whole point was like, oh, are you voting in November? And he said no, and they all. It's like, yeah, it's like, why are you not? If you need to. One thing my family told me, you need to exercise your right to vote. It's a privilege limited in democracy. When even my friends don't vote, I'm like, bro, vote. Like, read an article and vote. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not hard. Like,
Yeah.
Make
I
an
don't
ad
get
that
it.
communicates that if you don't do this thing, you won't get any bitches.
and I don't think that's what they really
And
meant
I don't
to
say
say.
bitches like that. I'm saying
I think
it
it
as
was
a
more
euphemism.
just like from a standpoint of like, yeah, you want someone who is gonna exercise your right and like make a
Yeah.
change for America. So I could see that as being a red flag and not voting. I argue with people all the time who don't vote who are our age.
Yeah.
Kamala's team dropped the ball on not getting Shakira to do a dub plate on "This Is Africa" for her theme music.
This is Africa?
Africa? Why the hell would she have This Is Africa as her theme music?
Think of the first few words of the song and how you could spin that.
Yo, no cap. I don't even know what
I don't
song
know what
this
song
is.
that is, yeah.
What song
Waka
is it?
Waka.
Oh,
This time in Africa.
oh, this time for Africa.
Yeah, I'm like, This Is Africa.
Whatever. Yeah,
I was thinking
I
about
don't even know what the first.
she should have been
Donald
a dub.
Glover
That should have
remix.
been a dub plate.
What are the first lyrics for that song?
Shamalamala.
Oh,
waka,
Kamala,
waka,
Kamala.
You are Kamala Mala.
Fire.
Yo, Tresor.
Fire.
Oh,
That
he
would've been a
landed. He
banger.
landed too, eh?
Come on.
Banger.
Yo, he landed.
Kamala
All right,
Mala.
just,
Eh,
They
eh.
need to hire you.
we won't.
Fire.
We won't doubt you.
Go out and vote for me. Fire. Fire.
Hey,
that.
campaign teams.
I like that.
Hire this guy.
Leader of the
Congolese
USA.
people like with their waistline. Come on, in the line going to the
Yeah.
booths to vote.
Kamala Mala. Eh, eh. Leader of the USA.
Come on, see, that would work.
This for America.
Man,
Hey,
for America. That's her make America great again.
that's real.
This for
like
America.
that.
Why you finger on your chopsticks?
You know what's funny? When Biden was running, I wanted him to remix You Can Have Whatever You Like by T.I.
Oh, we did.
Did he?
No.
I want Joe Biden.
Yeah, I wanted-
Need Joe Biden.
I wanted that.
And it was like every single time it would cut to a thing of Joe
Did it?
Biden doing something.
Oh,
crazy.
No way.
Yeah.
He didn't
Oh,
do that.
He did that.
I'm pretty sure his team
Oh,
dropped
okay.
something like
No.
that.
See, that's why he won.
Yeah,
That's why Sleepy Joe won.
No, someone, a crazy editor
Yeah,
kid probably
editor.
made
I
that.
can't. But I
Somebody could vet that.
I
man.
am pretty sure I saw Donald Trump's Twitter account tweet that video. Whether someone on his team made it or not, he ran with it.
Wait, Trump tweeted it
or Biden?
I like it was that. It was whatever I like, but it was like making fun of Joe Biden.
Also,
And
Trump was roasting Biden.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, you're saying that Trump? Hold on.
Oh yeah, sorry,
Let's
I
rewind.
misunderstood
Let's
that.
I was
Yeah.
saying Biden would.
You're saying Trump's camp made a parody of Joe Biden using whatever you like.
Yeah, and like and in the video, every time he would get to the Joe Biden part, they'd cut to him doing something crazy or something.
Oh.
Did you guys see that Ozempic remixed the theme song for "It's Magic" in the commercial?
What's on? What is
It's
magic?
magic, you know.
That's the commercial. That's the real commercial. I saw it live, and the commercial's like, "Oh, Ozempic."
No,
I swear, on my life, I was like,
No.
"That's the real commercial." Oh,
Yeah, we're in the end stages, man.
Ozempic.
Oh, my
I used to like.
I wonder how
when
much
they-
that cost.
No.
Ah.
Do you guys like that when like?
Pharmaceutical company. I would have,
Yeah.
if I was her, I would have charged them
Woo!
$1 billion
Okay, you know
to
you're not-
clear that song.
Who sings that again?
I don't know.
That's an old song.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not. Is it the Beatles? No, people are gonna hit me for
The
this.
Beatles. It's a woman.
Yeah, it's
Is
a
it?
woman. Yeah.
Yeah.
Never been there, it's not so.
That's crazy.
Yeah, shout out to Ozempic, but I hope it gets cheaper, not more expensive.
I hope they take
You
it off
need
the
to stop
market.
get off this Ozempic train.
Take it off the market. It's
Why?
doing more harm than good.
Why was it doing harm?
I don't like what it's doing, bro.
Oh yeah,
don't like
because
the
why? Because
results.
Ice Spice not thick anymore. Now Ozempic not good.
It was never been good.
What do you mean? It saves people. Well, I
It-
mean for
it-
diabetes and shit. but-
They get the skull face. It's
Bro.
not like a clean
That's
weight
only-
loss.
Apparently, it's by the Pilot.
Pilots?
I don't know. These are white people. I
It's
have
a
no
classic
idea.
band.
And it's a man who sings it.
Is it?
That's a man. Is that not a man?
That might be
That's
the first
a
song.
woman.
That is a man.
That's
That's a man
woman.
with long hair. That is a man with long hair.
Bomba.
Yeah, that's a man with long hair.
Well, I
Anyways.
stand corrected.
What do we? Oh yeah, moving on.
I only brought up Kamala because I wanted him to do the Shannon Sharp voice. That's it.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
why
know-
I thought we
don't
were
know what
going.
he would. I don't
You
know
don't
what he would ask. In this upcoming election, do you think that people are gonna ask you if you are black? I'm from Savannah, Georgia, so
Okay.
being black to me, somebody tell me I'm not black, I'll put my two fists up and put them through a wall.
It's the same skit you used before. You got to do
Yeah.
something different.
That's what he would say.
On Twitter, they were saying that he was gonna ask so you in the car first? Are you gonna have your wife in the front seat?
Oh, come on.
Are you sorry, your husband in the front seat? Or your kids? Oh, she doesn't even have any kids, but whatever.
Yeah, stepkids. I don't know. Who knows? Also, in other pop culture news, Beyonce has another business venture. I'm trying to think. Is Beyonce broke?
Yo.
Yeah.
Is she behind on bills?
Could
Because
never be.
what is going on?
She's in a 360 brand deal.
Like, this is
Yeah.
actually a little
That's
bit
what she
crazy. I'm
said.
not gonna lie.
I do think she signed some funky paperwork though.
Like,
'cause
this
it's
is
not
not
even-
crazy to
it's not
everybody. Like,
even
this is
like
like
her,
this
yeah.
is not a little bit like, yo, what is going on?
Is it another pun with CE?
Yes,
Oh my god.
it's
I
something.
think-
It's a perfume, but it's called like Say Something.
I think she just wants. She's been looking for her Fenty. So they're throwing stuff at the
I
wall.
like this.
And
Kobe
trying
and
to
LeBron.
see
Yeah.
what sticks.
Yeah.
I don't
'Cause-
like that though.
Because in Beyonce's mind or
It's
Beyonce's
called
team,
Say Lumiere. Say Lumiere. Say Lumiere. Say Lumiere.
just stop before you heard it.
Say manure.
In Beyonce Demure, okay.
Say no
So-
Lumiere. Say Lumiere.
Oh yeah.
In
it's
Beyonce's
funny now.
team's mind,
Lumiere.
they're probably like,
Lumiere.
how
Lumiere.
dare these people who are lower than me
Yeah.
have more success in
Make
this
$1 billion
field?
off some shit.
Rihanna, Kylie, Kim. I heard, doesn't Selena Gomez have $1 billion
And-
now too?
Yeah, and
From
Selena.
what? I don't even know what.
That's a
I don't even know what Selena Gomez sells. Is it makeup?
yes,
If
rare
the-
beauty, and apparently I didn't know it's huge.
To the whites, probably, right?
Yo, the
Does
whites.
she have black
yo,
shades?
yeah, she does. My sister uses her stuff. She does have black shades, and apparently it is
I
good.
always forget she has a sibling.
If Beyonce responded
Me?
to
I'm a younger sister.
if Beyonce responded to the comments, she would be more successful with her business ventures.
No, I don't think so.
No. But do you get what I'm saying?
Oh yes, if she was more like,
like
if
a real
she
person.
was
if
more
she engaged-
personable.
Yeah,
I
if
agree.
she was out here interacting with people and you weren't this mythical creature.
She's too far. She's
yeah,
too far
and it's
removed.
hard to undo that now.
She's too far removed.
Only like corporations can, like, yeah. Beyonce's at that point where the only bread she could get is from corporations, unless it's a tour.
Bro, I'm telling you, what she like. I'm like, what did like? I don't get it. Okay, you just came off one of the biggest grossing tours for Renaissance Act 1. Okay, cool. Then you come back and you what do you do first? You do Sacred Hair. Okay, let it slide. Then you do Whiskey. All right, cool. Now you have a partnership with Levi's.
They play
All
that
right.
on my YouTube.
And
like,
now
every-
you're launching a perfume, girl? Like what?
But
Why are people allowing this to even happen?
is it Beyonce jeans with Levi, or she's just endorsing Levi?
I think I don't know if
Or
she has
are
a
there, like, a
collection with.
Beyonce
I don't know if
jeans?
it's a collection with Levi's or if she's endorsing. It's one of the two
and also,
because she has a song called Levi's Jeans.
also, I feel like what they were trying to do with the commercial, and Beyonce fans, don't hate me. I'm not even. I feel like what they were going for is not Beyonce's lane. Like they were trying to be like tastefully risque with like having her take off her pants.
Yeah, Throw
But,
it in the
that's
dryer
not-
with the diamonds, close
that's
it,
not
walk
her,
in her
like-
white little boy shorts and sit down.
Like that's one of those things where if you're gonna do that, you kind of have to take it all the way.
And you're right.
And the
it's
only
not her
person that
thing.
would take it all the way is like a Rihanna. Rihanna's walking around with the bra with her nipples showing under. Beyonce would never do something like that.
I don't think you need to take it all the way.
No, for it to be a thing, like for people to be like, oh my God, Beyonce took her pants off. You got to show them something.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
No one's batted. I didn't bat an eye at that.
Because you're trying to look at them from a sexual standpoint. It's supposed to be like,
But that's
in my
what they're
Levi's jeans, like
no, but
country. Like,
they're trying to make it sexy though. They wouldn't have had her take off her pants like that if they weren't trying to make.
But they
it
also
sexy.
can't have her in a thong on TV.
Of course not. But I'm saying that's what I'm saying. That's not her. Like the way that they did that, I don't think that's her.
So what, you guys think Beyonce should just only sell music?
No, I don't think so. I think she could sell something, but
I wouldn't be mad at it. I mean, she's great at it.
Mm-hmm.
Like the world stops whenever she drops music. Like I don't see that why it's an issue.
I think
she wants an empire.
What
She
she's
does.
sort of saying, I think she's looking for her $1 billion venture,
Yeah.
and it's like you said, Kylie did the makeup, Fenty, Kim with Skims, and Taylor Swift
Rare Beauty.
is able to do it off touring. She's becoming a billionaire off of that, and it's like, does Beyonce get 10 nights at the stadium when she comes to a city and they rename streets and stuff like that? Like it's kind of, she's struggling to find that $1 billion bag, like her $1 billion venture. Like that's what I think it is.
so.
I think
We don't
that's-
need even $1 billion venture. Girl, be happy with things you have, man.
She's got a $1 billion husband, so it should be.
So that's the thing, right? You guys are talking about her competitors. I think she might be looking at Jay-Z.
Competing with Jay-Z.
Well, yeah, he had his $1 billion ace of
'cause-
spades too. Like,
Because she's dominated music and performance, but she's looking at her husband
He's
who doesn't
doing
have to lift a
multiple things.
finger.
Yeah, he's doing multiple things because he's been
Yeah.
successful in multiple areas.
Yeah,
Music,
clothing.
fashion.
Yeah, I think we
Alcohol.
focus on her
Yeah.
contemporaries. She's
Yeah.
looking at Jay-Z. I want to be
Streaming.
that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Jay-Z pulled the okie doke on all the rappers with titles, sold it, got the bag, and like now what? Nicki was pissed.
well,
Nicki was pissed, eh?
Yeah, she was like tweeting about how
facts.
title finessed.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, didn't they all like sign their lives away? Like,
I
in, like,
remember
this,
that
like,
when they were sitting
public-
at the table with the.
Yeah.
and they all walked up and signed and looked to the camera and then like walked away.
I
Shout out
never
to the
downloaded
men them that are
Tidal
still
ever.
on title.
You're
never had
you're
Tidal.
forcing it if your main source of listening to music is title.
But you're an artist.
You're
like
forcing it.
you know that title pays what 5 times
Breaking
more.
news?
no,
but-
just personal news.
Oh,
It
I'm
like
not
the
talking about
like
what?
the scales don't even out because yeah, you get paid more. It's like I feel like it's kind of like what Kick is trying to do with Twitch. It's like it pays more, but the users are way less, so it still kind of
Oh
balances
no,
out.
for sure. But wouldn't you be more happy if more people use title?
Yeah, of course, but that's not
Why?
the reality.
He's an
Because it
artist.
pays more.
oh.
So
right.
like, but that's not the reality. So it's like,
So just fuck it. So if you're never trying to help the upstart's never gonna turn into the big dog.
Ooh.
yeah, but I think with
Isn't
no,
there
but I
happen?
think this is one of those things where
She don't want to puppy.
they were trying to.
Yo,
They were trying to break into a market that is like a
Impenetrable, yeah.
yeah to like they were trying to change things that
Yeah.
in that way couldn't be changed because it's like Tidal is still a streaming service.
Mm-hmm.
You pay a little bit more, the artists get more paid, but it's still not like
It's not a good value proposition for the user.
yeah. But even for the artists, it's like you see how now people are like going all the way left where it's like get this on my website for $1 and
Yeah.
I get 100%. That makes more sense than a streaming service where you still don't own the music, but the artist gets paid a little bit more. Like people will buy in more to, okay, you're getting all of this money, I will
Yeah.
pay more for it. Even with like what Nipsey did with the Proud to Pay and you're
Yeah.
charging
Yeah,
$100 or $1,000.
Yeah.
That makes more sense than just another streaming service that's a bit more expensive for artists to get a little bit more money
Yeah.
with a weird user interface. Like I don't think that
direct to
There's,
consumer.
Yeah.
there's a reason it didn't do it too well.
Yeah.
Mm.
they try to think.
Do we feel like it would have done well if Drake signed to Tidal?
nah?
I don't think that would have
They would have had
Everyone
to.
Everyone said that was one of the biggest upsets is because Drake did it.
Nah,
They
they would
went
have
to
had.
Apple and not
to
Tidal.
for Drake to give title an exclusive, it would bankrupt them.
That's what I'm saying.
Bankrupt Tidal?
Yeah.
Those artists would have had to have exclusively only drop on Tidal.
Kanye did.
and that's still
Kanye
didn't
and
work.
Beyonce.
But but they dropped for like a week.
Yeah,
or
just
something, right?
Well, yeah.
And
'cause
I got Tidal to listen to the
was it? Didn't she drop the Beyonce album on Tidal, like the self-titled one?
Did you?
Yeah, it was exclusive for like a week or so.
I think so. But then I was like, bro.
I'll wait a week.
But then
And then that video with Nicki Minaj.
yeah.
Oh,
That video
yes,
with
the
Nicki
Feeling My-
Minaj, you
Feeling
could
Myself.
only find it
Feeling
on
Myself.
Tidal.
Yeah,
All the barbs like me know that.
that's crazy. Why did you get Tidal to watch the video?
Yeah. Try
crazy.
the trial. Yeah.
The trial, and then I canceled it a week later.
Hell yeah.
That is funny.
I'll wait a week or just watch it on Reddit or something.
Yeah. Well, Reddit wasn't really a thing back then.
Yeah, it was.
Reddit?
Reddit's been a thing since like
Reddit's
2011.
been a thing.
Or like
People
earlier than
use
very
Reddit like
niche,
that?
though. Yeah.
Reddit's been a thing for a long,
Long
time.
time,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
You guys use Reddit like that back then?
I don't use Reddit now.
I was using
really.
it in
I
high
use
school.
Reddit now. What?
Using it in high school.
Yeah. Like
I'm
as
a
search
94.
engine and
I was
everything?
using it in high school.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Reddit is where you go for your very obscure, very
Yeah.
specific questions.
Mm-hmm.
They will always.
I
Get
can't
answered
Google
on
this. I
Reddit.
need to Reddit this.
and,
Like,
like,
when I need to find a bootleg version of the Dr. Dre masterclass, like I need the link for that. Reddit.
Yeah.
That's the only place I
when
don't have
Stream
it.
East and Buff Streams and Crack Streams is down, I gotta go to Reddit. I need to watch this game.
When you find a certain girl with a link tree in her profile, you go to Reddit.
Reddit.
Mm-hmm.
That is so problematic.
I know the.
Did you hear
OnlyFans
about the
girl.
OnlyFans girl who made 67 million and retired?
Oh.
Who?
Oh,
Her name is Karina Kopp.
Oh, Corinna.
Yeah, Karina. Yeah.
Karina Kopp. Yeah.
Oh,
so
yeah?
she
I know her
made-
because I had to
Yeah.
cover her a lot for the YouTube channel.
Yeah,
I work.
that's why
She
you
was
know her.
big,
That
but
is-
she
that
didn't-
is,
She didn't
and, like-
start on OnlyFans.
Oh,
Yeah,
but
like
she,
that's how I knew about her.
okay, but apparently the headline has been Karina Kopp has announced that she's retired
No
from
longer.
OnlyFans after
Yeah.
making 67
Is she the
million
girl
dollars.
that did the train with 100 guys?
No.
No,
No.
and that
No,
girl,
that's not that girl.
That was
anyway, we'll get to
crazy.
hold that thought. Anyways, this Karina girl, was she doing like corn?
I don't know what.
Or was it more just
I don't
like
know what the
started,
content
no,
was
it
like.
started risque. Then she went to like titties and stuff like that. I don't know if she was having sex. I think she might have slurped a couple shaboing boings.
Oh,
I think so. Don't quote me. I think she might have gone that far, but she definitely was going titties and that type of stuff. If I'm David Dobrik, I'm pissed because I want.
Oh, that's his ex?
I don't know if they dated, but that's how she kind of.
if you're who?
Wasn't she Aiden Ross?
David Dobrik. No, you're thinking of Skylar. Whatever.
Yo, Zoe doesn't know white people.
Sky Bree.
I worked for a
You're thinking
YouTube
of
channel
Sky
where
Bree.
this was
No.
their thing.
Corinna was like, she ran with David Dobrik in like that vlog squad.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how she blew.
Ah.
And then she started rocking with Aiden.
Okay,
And
and
then
got
it
more.
blew to a next
in the
level.
Oh yeah,
trenches.
she got nudes, like
So-
nudes.
Yeah. So what? You on Reddit?
No, I'm on Google
Very
Images.
full circle.
I'm
Wow.
on Google Images.
So yeah, but it didn't start like that because that's why it was a
Oh,
big
like
thing.
asshole.
Oh.
Oh.
Pobrecito.
That was it was a big thing when Corinna started like being
Ah.
naked because at first she was on her Ruby Rose thing
Ah.
and then
she spread it
Two
open.
girls too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
so if I'm
of
David
course she was
Dobrik
with
should have
Drake.
like a 10% cut, 20%
Yeah.
cut.
Think
If
he-
you're
you think
David who?
he should have pimped
David
her?
Dobrik,
Okay, first just
not
no,
pimp her.
Mucho. That is so inappropriate.
What?
What do you mean? Don't say that. That's, what the hell?
He's managing her sex work. What else would you call it?
Yeah, but no,
Oh,
pimp,
alright.
like no,
Is that not what a pimp is?
no, not always.
What
Kinda.
does a what
no,
does a pimp mean?
a pimp is more like exploiting.
No, it doesn't. I mean, maybe I
You
don't know.
can you can 100% be an exploitive PIMP.
You can. You
Where
can.
like okay,
yeah.
I go out and I charge him $500 and you take 400
Word.
for my protection.
What about a pimp that takes 5%?
Is
You know
that? But that's
Stop.
kind of just like a. That's like a standard industry deal now. 80-20.
No. That
No, I
is
think she's
wrong.
saying the
If you're
inverse. I
signing-
think she's saying the inverse. The pimp takes 400.
Yeah, but no. If
gives
you
the-
sign, you're getting 20%.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's 80-20. You get the upfront.
We're
Do-
talking
Do
about
pimps give advances?
no, I don't think that's how it works.
Like, and they have to recoup?
Yeah, no, they dress her nice and stuff like
That's
that.
the advance.
they
they
give her
take care
drugs.
of you. That's
Yeah.
the advance.
Yeah.
It's
But I'm saying
pimping's kind of like the music industry.
Okay.
It is.
It is.
Go watch that Dave Chappelle special.
you don't consider like I'm pimp, whatever connotation you want to give it. I don't know, but you don't
OnlyFans
consider
manager.
like a OnlyFans manager a pimp.
online pimp.
An online pimp, a digital pimp.
And he's getting a cut?
yeah.
Yeah, they're getting a cut for sure.
He's marketing.
They're the
he's
ones responding to the people.
doing
and
all the legwork. All you have to do is
I wouldn't
perform.
call that a
posting.
pimp.
It's more of a manager. Yeah, I don't
What
know.
about
Yeah,
like a
pimping-
direct?
I don't think pimp and manager
What
is
about
synonymous.
porn directors though, or something shit like
Porn
that?
directors?
Yeah, like people who
Porn directors aren't pimps.
I know, but they're like the concept that he's kind of going off of. They're putting together people and
No, because
paying them.
It's more of a team thing, though. You just have
Okay,
a role within
then
a
the
team.
producer's a pimp.
The producer's a pimp.
Nah, no.
Sorry, I'm saying it too much. Corn scouts, like, or whoever, like,
Nah.
enlists
regardless,
people, casting.
60 M's.
67.
That's a good get in, get out. Now you're not technically out because your stuff is still out there. You're just not making.
Well, yeah,
new
I just saw
content.
her booty hole.
Mommy, what did you do? How did we get this house?
What are you gonna tell them?
Me? I don't know. I don't do
Or what's she
OnlyFans.
gonna tell
OnlyFans.
Mm-hmm.
I showed my
I
booty
don't
hole.
know, man.
Yeah, it's like, I mean,
Would
it's
you
a,
show your booty hole for 67 M's?
No, I'm not. What's his name? Kendall?
oh shit, yeah.
You
Kendall
wouldn't show your
probably
booty hole
regrets it.
67 M's?
No.
You guys are liars.
There's some things that no.
Will you show your booty hole for 67 M's?
Online?
Nah. Fuck.
67 M's, you want to show your booty hole?
Fuck,
No.
Golly.
No. No.
Nah, my life is more important. Like you're just booty hole man. I don't want to be that.
Yeah, for the
Now
rest of
you're
your
up to
life.
67 M's.
Nah,
Yeah,
not
you're the
doing
booty
that.
hole guy.
I'm not.
Are you
doing
Pretty,
that.
no, I'm not showing. No.
No. Yeah, that's
You know
good.
what I mean?
100 M's?
There's no money. I'm not. I can't do it. for
No
money.
way there's no money. Just so you're a damn liar.
I can't.
$1 billion you are showing your
Spread
booty
eagle.
hole.
I'm not doing that.
For $1
No.
billion?
And my face is in it. People know it's me.
No face, just your booty
People
hole.
don't know it's me.
But how? But that wouldn't make sense.
People don't know it's me.
But that wouldn't make sense.
Yeah,
Then.
I'm gonna go to get in
'Cause
the
then-
mall position.
You're gonna turn
But
into a
that wouldn't make
convertible.
sense because
Yeah.
then what would be the incentive for them?
It's just
giving
a nice
you the
booty
money?
hole.
Yeah, I would do it.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, you would do it though.
That doesn't make
Doesn't
sense.
matter if it
Would
doesn't
you do
make
it,
sense.
though?
You would do it.
No,
You're a liar. So you want to be so fake
can't-
things so bad. You're such a liar.
I can't like that. That is selling your soul.
$1 billion, no face, no case, booty hole.
But you said you would.
There's a catch.
You said you would date a girl who did OnlyFans before.
I never said that.
You did.
No, I didn't.
I'm almost positive
I said.
you did.
I
You
said.
said you would date ass cash.
No, I didn't.
Yo, what? The revision of history for you is crazy.
That's not what I said. I said I would run around with her for a little bit. I never
No, you said
I
you
would
run around
date
with
her.
what's her name? What's the other one?
India.
Yo,
India
is-
Love.
this
You
is
said you
nasty
would
work.
date Ash Cash.
I never said that.
Yo, it's true.
Please, if you could find that, because
It
I
might have
never
been an
said that.
off-air
Yeah, it was off-air.
conversation.
Yeah, y'all are
I never
nasty.
said that. I never said. I said I would have ran around with her.
You said you would run around with India Love. You
No,
said-
they were
But
all.
what
they
does
were all
run
in the
around
same
mean? Hold her
category.
hand in public?
Like I would be seen with her in public, but I'm not
Hold her hand?
wifing you.
Hold her hand.
Bro, is she
there's
the
nothing wrong with
plague? You
holding
can't
her hand.
hold her hand.
If you hold her hand in public, you might as well be fucked with her.
No, that does.
What's-
That makes no sense.
What's the difference?
Why can't
People are gonna think
is she the
that-
plague? You can't hold her hand.
There's some girls
You
that
can hold her
there's
hand.
some girls you're smashing that you may not want to hold their hand.
Then
But
you
that's-
should no.
There's some women.
If there are women that you are having sex with that
Right.
you cannot hold their hand in public, you
Yeah.
should not be having sex.
You should change
Am
your
I
life.
crotching the camera? You should not be having sex with these women.
You're-
I agree. You should change your life, but it takes men a while to get to that point.
Like,
sometimes.
come on.
I
That's the
agree.
same rhetoric as like, oh, I can't kiss her.
That's even worse. I've never
Yeah.
been that, but most men have slept with a woman he wouldn't hold
Not
hands
most
with.
men, you.
No. Whoa. Whoa. Me included, but a lot of men have slept with a woman in the past.
Have you slept with a woman in the past?
Yes!
Not you. We know.
Okay. All right, my bad.
Have I done it in my life?
Yes, past.
Yes!
Yeah.
Past life.
Try to!
Have you
Yeah, I
slept
have.
with women that
My
you're like,
bad.
yeah, I'm not going out with her. Like, I'm not going to be seen in public with her.
Yeah, but not because she was ugly.
Yeah, it's not about that.
Yeah, it's not about
Because
like
she was
looks.
a king.
It's just like a.
Optically.
In my life, yeah, I've done it.
Have you?
I'm not gonna lie, the camera work's getting crazy right now. What are you asking?
Would you, in your past life,
Have you ever?
have you ever slept with a girl that you would not want to be seen around in public with?
Seen around in public.
Hold hands with in public.
Not even hold, yeah, maybe hold,
Hold
hands.
hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
That's-
talking
that's
about
what the question
hold
was.
But
hands.
even hold hands is like,
We're
that's
talking
different.
about hold hands.
Hold hands.
Say like you're
walking
at-
in the mall. Like
Not
hold
even
hands.
hold hands. Say you're out eating together.
That's
At a
different.
popular spot.
That's different. No, there's no one that I'd be like, oh my god.
No.
We can't
Hold
go-
hands is different because
Hold
that
hand, yeah.
implies like
Yeah, because
some
I
sort
eat
of-
dinner with female friends sometimes. It doesn't.
Yeah, if you see me out with just see me walk,
Yeah.
no, there's no one that I would be embarrassed.
Okay,
to
I'm
be
talking
like,
about holding hands.
Hold hands.
Yeah,
Like,
nah, yeah.
I don't think so, to be honest.
Man,
I don't think there's one. Maybe because women are different. There's not one guy
I don't know.
that
I
I
don't like.
slept with
I need to
that
like
I'd be like, yo, I
Think
cannot
harder.
go out and hold hands with him. There's
Women,
not one.
Yeah, the
you guys have a
standards
higher
are different.
standard.
No, but I'm sure there's women out
No,
there
it's
that
not even
probably-
that. Like girls are allowed. We've talked about this. Girls could hook up with an ugly dude and it's fine. Like that doesn't matter. Girls could be. You could be with an ugly dude
Oh,
So it
how is
doesn't
that
matter.
related to what we're talking about, though?
because that's a part of it.
Oh, true, because you're not trying to hold hands with a wildebeest. But it's, but yeah, it's deeper than just their looks, though.
Yeah, but even
It's more that than looks.
It-
If there's someone you don't want to hold their hand,
even if it's promiscuity, like no girls, like a guy's not gonna get shamed for that. So there's nothing. Like unless a guy is a bad person, there's nothing
you're
that a
talking about
girl
from the
will
girls-
get
yeah,
shamed
true,
for
true.
standing next to a guy.
Yeah, they'll just be happy that you got a nigga.
Oh my god.
At least she got a man.
Yeah.
No, my god.
Yeah, they go hold hands with anything. You're right.
That should not be the
Word.
the value of us. Anyways, also Lil Durk has been arrested. Lil Durk has been arrested. He's in custody. I don't know if he was given bail. I don't think he was.
He's likely not being given bail because he's a flight risk because he booked 2 flights to
LA, I think.
Switzerland, Dubai.
He booked 2 flights to Switzerland and Dubai, didn't go, and then booked a private jet to Italy. So the
And there was a
conspiracy
text
theories that he
message.
booked those to like divert the
Throw off.
FBI. And then he booked a private jet to Italy who has
They're not gonna catch me.
who has extradition laws. That means that you can still bring him back to America.
Did he not do his research before?
I don't think
Americans
he has.
aren't the best at
Yeah, I don't
geography,
think
man.
they're
Yeah,
you
and
see
apparently
the
there were
clip?
text messages that were sent and retrieved by the FBI that alluded to him trying to plot because he was like, don't book no something or don't book no
Oh,
plane
about the
ticket.
flights and everything.
He was communicating via text about booking flights
Wow.
under his name or not to book flights under something like that.
But did you guys see the clip? Speaking of geography, did you guys see the clip of them asking the Timberwolves players what continent is Egypt on, and none of them could answer it?
No way.
Yeah, that was very bad.
Really?
And then all the comments are like, "Yo, this shouldn't even have been posted."
Yeah.
They don't know what
It
continent
was from the
Egypt is a
Minnesota
part of?
Timberwolves PR thing.
Yeah,
Like
the
their
page.
actual account posted
they
that.
posted it.
Is it still there?
So
Probably.
Rudy,
I don't know.
so basically the premise of the video was ask a question to your next teammate, and then if he gets it right, he's able to ask a next one.
Oh, God.
So the game was going fine.
Yeah.
Then it got to Rudy Gobert, an international player, right?
Jesus. Okay.
And then he's like, yo, let me get these Americans. You know what I mean? And then Rudy Gobert is like, what continent is Egypt in? The rest of the team, all Americans, had no idea.
None of them could answer.
0 idea.
My boy Rob Dillingham couldn't answer. Nasri
Like,
didn't
did
answer.
they even attempt and
They were like,
get
it was Nasri was like, I just play basketball, man.
Yeah,
And, Rob was like, you first. He made someone else go in front of him who did answer. And he's like, hey man,
Oh
none-
my
none of
God.
them answer.
They didn't even attempt to guess.
And the amount of comments on our last podcast episode about the Canadian
We're
school
questioning the
system.
Canadian school system, but you guys don't know
About
where
what? What
Egypt
did we say?
about. I don't know what we're
They were
talking-
just that was their like
Oh,
slight to
with the
us,
whole OVO thing
and
and obviously it
politics,
meant
and I
this in the
guess, too.
politics and
Yeah.
they're like, oh, Canadian.
That's a reach.
A huge reach. But that's really disappointing that they don't know where Egypt is.
Yeah. That's
Do you know where most countries are?
Yeah.
I would say so. I'd say a majority.
I think I know the continent of every country in the world.
Yeah, continent at least.
Don't
I might
answer.
not
Where's
know.
Algeria?
That's Africa.
I thought that was one of that's sometimes a curveball.
Algeria is close because that does sound Middle Eastern.
Yeah, that low-key used to get me too. I'd be like, wait, yeah.
Yeah. Where's Azerbaijan?
What?
Azerbaijan. What,
I've
what
never
continent
heard
is
of that.
See?
But that
Azerbaijan?
sounds Middle Easternish, or it could be African. It's one of the two.
I feel like it's Middle East. Is it Middle East?
I'll answer.
Alza what?
Azerbaijan.
Is it a country?
Mm-hmm.
Azerbaijan.
I feel like it's Middle East.
That's your answer?
Azerbaijan. I don't think that's.
It's a continent though. You don't have to say Middle East. Like,
Oh, Asia.
continent.
Asia.
I'm gonna go Asia
Yeah, you guys are right.
Oh, okay.
because I was like, I know
But
that's
Middle East
not.
is not a continent.
Yeah, the Middle East is
All
Asia.
right,
No.
come on, don't be like the Timberwolves players.
Yeah, it's not a continent. But I was just giving an area. Of course, it's Asia. But I was giving an area.
Oh,
of
you guys were
Asia.
trying to get specific. Okay, you guys
Yeah.
were trying to flex. All right.
But where is that?
It's like it's not in the Middle East. It's like
Is it like one
near.
of those
It's like near
Pacific
Europe. It's close to like
Islanders?
Georgia.
Oh,
It's like kind of like
But it's Asia.
mhm.
But it's close to Georgia.
like closer to Turkey, like that area.
Oh.
Or-
Don't. I see your brain trying to.
I was letting it. You know.
That's like close to Albania.
Because a lot of people
Armenia.
don't know that there's a country named Georgia.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Isn't that near Turkey?
Mhm.
Yeah. I knew that, but I don't know a lot. Some countries I'm like, and I'm really bad at flags. Ooh, flags. Ooh, baby.
I think I'm pretty decent at flag.
One day we played a flag game,
I'm
and
not
I
the
was
greatest with flags,
whoa.
yeah.
Where's
Okay.
Equatorial Guinea?
That's like Pacific Islandish,
Okay.
isn't it?
What about
I'm
you?
pretty sure.
Guinea. I feel like that's kind of
Or
near
is it-
Fiji, maybe. No,
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going like South Pacific
Yeah.
Islanderish.
You?
I would say somewhere near Fiji.
Or-
Wherever. Where is Fiji even? What continent is Fiji in South
Pacific
America?
Islands. Pacific
No,
Islands.
Fiji's
Pacific
Asia.
Islands. No.
Yeah, Pacific Islanderish.
Okay, yeah.
But is Pacific Island a continent?
No,
Well,
it's just an
it's
area.
not. It's
That's what
it's
I'm
an
trying to
island
say.
in the Pacific, so it's
Yeah.
not on
Okay.
any continent.
So continent, it would be.
It would count as
So okay,
Asia, wouldn't it?
so your
I guess
guess is
Asia.
Asia. Yours?
South
Clyde?
America to be unique.
That's
But where's
that's Africa.
Yeah, I was.
Oh.
I was
Equatorial
about
Guinea,
to. I was
that's
about to say
Africa.
because I was like, where's
Equatorial
Where's
Equatorial
Papua New
Guinea.
Guinea? Isn't that Africa?
No, Papua New Guinea
is in
is
South America.
next to Indonesia, so that's kind of Asia.
So that the
Or
other
it's like
Guinea,
Micronesia, whatever you want
the
to call it.
other Guinea is Africa. Okay.
There you go. There's Guineas everywhere.
Anyways, Lil Durk's in jail. So.
Yeah, I guess we're just naming countries he could have flown to.
You right? Yeah. Lil Durk's in jail. We just listed 50 countries where U.S. probably can't extradite him from, but they can't extradite him from Italy. And
Get the back on the plane.
stop. Oh my God. Anyways, and
It's okay to be racist to Europeans now. Come on.
That's not even racist. It's just funny.
Yeah, just an
It's
accent.
not racist. It's just funny. But yes, he has been arrested. They caught him in Florida. I'm pretty sure.
Florida.
And academics fell to his knees.
he literally started,
Whatever, crying, fake crying, whatever he's doing, had a very dramatic reaction. It sucks. It definitely sucks because, you know, that he was caught in this.
Top of the world. The most successful Chicago rapper since Kanye West.
Yeah.
Lil Durk,
Probably, yeah.
numbers
Maybe
wise
Juice
or
WRLD?
fanfare
Maybe Juice WRLD, I
wise?
guess.
Numbers wise, you mean?
Oh, yeah.
That's
Juice
the
WRLD
only-
from
Everything.
Chicago.
Everything.
You could only be saying numbers wise.
Who
Because
else?
Lil Durk is not bigger than Chief Keef.
He is.
No, he's not.
Lil Durk is bigger than Chief Keef.
Numbers wise, maybe. Not
Okay.
impact wise.
Impact?
Not even close.
But okay. I love Chief Keef, but like I really I grew dreads
Yeah.
because of Chief Keef.
A lot of people did.
I love Chief Keef.
Yeah.
But there's maybe like 4 or 5 songs that are like effervescent from Chief Keef that like you could drop at any party and goes crazy. At this point, there's like 10 from Durk.
That's recency bias.
But he keeps going.
What song in 20 years from Lil Durk are people going to play? Drop one. Name one song
In 20 years?
in 20 years from Lil Durk that people are going to play.
I agree with you, sir.
Name one song
In 20 years?
in 10.
Back in Blood?
No.
I guess
Does
that's really
that,
Pooh
does that
Shiesty's,
count as Lil
And
Durk
that's
though?
Pooh Shiesty,
That's Pooh
yeah.
Shiesty.
People don't even play Black and Blood anymore.
Yeah,
Black and
people don't
Blood.
even play that now.
Yeah, they don't. Okay,
I wish
fair
they
enough.
did. I
Finito
love
drops now.
They could do Finito. They could do Love Sosa. They
Love
could do.
Sosa.
I don't
I hate
like-
being
Don't
sober.
like.
Is that Chief Keef?
I haven't heard
Yeah,
Hate Being
yeah.
Sober in a while, but they
Really?
could. Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't
I've
like.
heard.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah,
Don't like
don't
Chief
like.
Keef.
Don't like.
Yeah. Trezor ate you up still.
Yeah.
ATE. What's 6 plus 2? Theory.
Okay. I mean, fair,
Yeah.
fair enough. But success wise,
Six numbers wise, I might give it
yeah,
to him.
Durk
'cause
got it.
Durk-
Regardless.
Yeah.
But it's
Top-
a newer era though.
Yeah.
And he had 2 eras, Durk did.
Yeah.
He had the era with Chief Keef, and then he came back.
He had short hair Dirk and then
Yeah,
long
This
hair.
ain't what
blonde
you
dread
want.
Durk.
This ain't what you
This ain't
want.
what you want. That was
And
a good
even
song.
like that stuff where like he was Dej Loaf, like fake boyfriend. and
Shawty
shit,
my
that-
Dirk and Dej
Yeah.
days.
Oh gosh.
Shawty my Beyonce.
When he stole all her powers.
Right. And then I think it's because the label wanted her to come off as straight.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think I heard.
Is she
that.
straight though? She's not.
Shit,
Is she?
I used to wish she was back then. God damn.
I don't know.
I don't know what she is. It doesn't matter.
That was a particular era.
Yeah, Lil Durk was
Loaf?
The
Lil
Dej
Durk.
Loaf,
Wow,
like that
I almost said
sound.
Lil Durk. Dej
Shine
Loaf
my
was the first
eye.
lesbian I fell in love
Like the
with.
Try Me,
I almost said Lil Durk.
We don't know that she's a lesbian.
Try Me
if she
was
was.
like a era of music. That was with the Shy Glizzy era.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
a widow, yeah.
Woo!
That was an era.
I think
Why
that's like
did
my
they-
top 5 most played song of all time.
No, it's not.
Shy Glizzy White Girl. I played it for a year straight. I played it for
What's wrong with
I
you?
played it for a year straight.
That's
You
funny.
like that song?
Yeah. We're not gonna say why, but I played it for a year straight.
And
Yeah,
you
we know
haven't
why.
heard, and you haven't heard that song in a long time.
No, well,
I
didn't he
think
just
that
drop
could
a
go
music video
crazy.
for like 2 years ago?
What?
For that song?
Yeah.
That's when you know his pocket's hurting.
He literally dropped music for like that's I'm not making that up. He
That's
did.
crazy.
Did he
I don't
not?
know. I
I don't know.
Guys, I'm almost positive.
I don't remember. I'm not saying you're
It
wrong.
could
I
be,
just don't
it could
It's
remember.
been at least 3 years ago, and I was like, "Why is he doing music video now?" The song came out like literally 10 years ago.
Song
Then
didn't mean to me what it meant to a lot of other people.
White girl. What
Yeah.
it? Wait, what did it mean to
I
you?
just didn't. This wasn't
You
my
didn't
song.
connect to you?
No,
I like the song for sure. I had it on my. I think I probably.
I
Still
know
have
the
it on
song.
my phone.
I'm not.
But I don't think I listened. It wasn't my top 5 listened to of all
Are
time.
you picking White Girl or Drink in My Cup?
White Girl.
Oh, you're drunk.
Facts.
Come on, Mucho. I expected better from you.
Drinking My Cup is cool though. It's cool.
Drinking
It's a
My
good
Cup is probably, I will argue,
Yeah,
one of
Drinking
the
My Cup is
most timeless
Yeah.
rap, hip hop, melodic rap songs of all time.
It's just I heard it before.
What do you mean you've heard before?
It's like Drake in My Cup. It was like a pseudo Drake song that went crazy. You know what I mean?
that was before Drake, though.
No, it wasn't. It was 2012.
It was around-
something.
yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Drake in My Cup?
What do you think?
It was not
You think it's
2012.
before Best I Ever Had?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
So it was.
It was. It was after Drake was a huge name.
No.
But I just felt like I never heard White Girl before. It was like a Cardo beat that sounded like
Oh
it was
shit, it
from
was
space.
2012. Why did it feel so much longer than that?
Like, I don't know. White Girl
2008.
just was like,
you thought Drake in My Cup was on 106 in Park?
Dead ass. Dead ass. If I'm gonna lie to you, dead ass. I thought it was like 2009. Like I was, so that means I was in high school when that dropped.
yeah.
I thought I was in middle school when that dropped.
No.
It does have a classic vibe to it, though. No,
That song is, but no, that song is over White Girl.
no, White Girl over it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's a little wild, but I hear it.
White
Drinking
Girl's
My
an
Cup is
amazing
a
song.
great song. They could drop that song at any party today and it's going up.
Facts.
Not White
I
Girl.
know I'm alone with this, especially. But I remember because I have family in DC. I heard it in DC, and I'm like, bruh.
It hit different to you.
Yo, I was just like, because everybody fucks with that. Like, white people fuck with that song. Like,
Because it's about, yeah. I'm sure white
It's
girls
not-
love White Girl.
yeah, but it's funny because the white girls there think it's about white girls. You know what I
They
mean?
don't think it's about Coke.
Nah, they think it's about them. Like,
And I'm with a one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Becky.
but like, I don't know.
I'm
That's
the white girl.
like that was like their
That's
Griselda.
me. This song's about me.
That was like their Griselda Blanco 12 years ago.
I can see it.
You know what
For
I mean?
DC?
I can see it.
So I don't know. It just hit
Because
different.
Griselda Blanco did really have its run in Toronto. In what?
you can
20
every-
Still has its
You
run.
can still play it today.
Yeah, you can.
some
Every
places.
every city has their like.
Yeah.
Every major city has their like
sure.
Griselda Blanco.
For sure.
I
And it's
remember-
funny because a lot of people like you don't know a lot of other cities
Until you get there.
Griselda Blanco.
You know what's Atlanta's? Atlanta's is that young nudie song.
one?
No, not that one.
Oh.
Like a
EA.
older- Oh, EA. I'm from. Was that the? I'm from
The one with
five,
21,
where
yeah.
the fingers on six,
Yeah,
that is
that
dangerous
one?
stick.
I'm like, yo, the whole place going crazy to this.
Really?
But that
It's
was
EA.
Over
not
Peaches
that
and
old.
Eggplants?
Well, that's
Because
still
because
new.
everybody fucks with that. But
That's
we're
that's
talking about a
still
niche to
Oh,
its
that's
city.
true. Okay, fair,
You know what I mean?
fair.
To me, in Atlanta, it's young nudie EA.
I thought
Big
we were
time.
thinking more classic than that. Miami has a song called, and I don't even know if you would call it a song. It's more like it's like a beat. Like the song is basically a beat, but like the dude chanting stuff over and over. Like that's there. It's called Beam.
Beam
Like
music.
that's the name of the
Oh, that's
song.
the name of the song.
And
Okay.
that's Miami's. I don't know if you've ever heard any beats like Yanni, 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 Yanni. Oh, if you play that in Miami, Miami people are going crazy.
That's what I love about visiting new cities, though.
Finding out their Griselda Blanco.
Yeah.
That's
This
cool.
sounds familiar though. One night that you're doing it a little bit.
Yeah. But and the thing is though, that's what you're saying, traveling because and the thing it'll low-key make you like question yourself because if you experience that there and you see what it means to them,
Yeah.
and you try and bring that back to a different city,
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
You're like, bro, what are you like? What is that? And you're just like, you don't understand.
Yeah.
It's like New Orleans bounce music.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
A lot of people don't get it, but I'm like, yo, how do you not see how hard this is?
Or Florida fast music.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the 954, like the SoundCloud. You know what I'm talking about? That like kind of chipmunky.
Yeah.
Yeah, they pop mollies and fucking go crazy to that music.
But Griselda kind of did its rounds a little bit outside of Toronto.
I've never in my life heard Griselda
I'll
Blanco.
never forget. I forgot what city I was in the U.S. It was either DC.
You were in Buffalo.
No, I wasn't in Buffalo. It was not
They
Buffalo.
played Griselda, and it was the other Griselda. It
Yeah,
wasn't
I
even
thought-
that
Bro,
Griselda.
I
Blanco.
remember because I knew the DJ.
Yeah.
Was
He was
from
like,
Canada?
No, he was from the U.S. He was
Really?
like, yo, he's like, Toronto's in the house. Because I knew him. He's doing some dumb shit. And then he dropped Griselda, and I was like, yo.
And everyone else stood still.
Yes.
Oh,
kind of,
okay,
I won't lie.
okay.
Yeah. But I think he was more like a tap DJ. He's like, yo, Toronto's in the house. He's like, like, drop that. And it was, I'm like, what the? I'm like, they're playing Griselda on this bitch?
That's
But
crazy.
I was the only person who really got it. I think he just dropped it for me. But
Yeah.
I think there were, like I said, there was small pockets of or
The fact that
America
the
that
DJ
was
knows
tapped.
it.
Exactly.
You know what London's is?
Oh, that's talking the hardest. 100%.
What's talking hardest?
By gigs.
Gigs.
If you're talking the hardest, gigs better pop up in your forces
as
or
an
artist. Cheese!
You think
Walk in
so?
the market. Everybody want to know what.
100%. If you drop talking to artists in London,
What?
and they hear that,
You might be right.
Bruh. I heard it over 10 different beats one night.
Talking to artists is their.
Yes.
It's that, and then it's the
Is it Shab? What's his name?
Is it Lethal Bizzle?
What's that one they go crazy to? It's not. What's his name? Isn't it? What's his name? Shabo or something like that? Oh my
What are you
god!
talking about?
But they kept playing it at DLT.
Is it new?
No, it's old. It's old, and they were
Yeah, I
all
don't know
wild.
what-
Maybe
Shabba
it was
Ranks?
talking to her. Who's on talking? To just gigs
It's
and
just
gigs.
gigs.
No, it was someone else.
There was another one. I feel like it's Lethal Bizzle, but he did a Vibes Cartel, like don't touch me, not touch a button.
Oh, yes.
That's what
The
I'm
touch
talking
a
about.
button
Who is
freestyle.
it?
I
Who
think
is
it's.
Yeah, my girl
Let
showed
me
me
show you
that
That's
the
one.
the
way.
one. Yes.
Bad man, I don't play
Yes,
games.
that's the one they were wilding out. And I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Like, they were wilding to that
Yeah.
song. Like that place.
That sounds like he like recorded off a rock band mic.
Yeah,
it was touch a button, but it was like
It was
a
the
UK freestyle.
I think it's
Yeah,
Lethal
yeah.
Bizzle. If I'm not.
Oh, I don't know
mistaken.
who Shabo is, but anyways, that's what I'm talking about. I'm like,
That's
it was a
real.
touch a button
Bad man, I
beat,
don't-
and he was going
Yeah.
hard. And yo,
Yeah.
they were losing their minds, and I was
Yeah,
like,
that's.
what?
I was gonna say that's.
Did
the
it
second
make
one.
you feel connected to the song? Like I
For
need
sure.
Shazam.
Yeah, I was like, and I was
yeah,
I'm like,
that's
bro,
real.
I'm like, what song? I couldn't remember his name. Like, yo, what song is what song?
Yeah.
What song? Because you would think that,
Yeah.
bro. The way they were wilding, like people were running to the stage when that song. I'm like, what is going on?
Sneak Bow. It's Sneak Bow.
Sneak Bow. I said
It's not
Shabo.
Lethal Bizzle.
See, I
not-
knew it,
Yeah.
Sneak Bow.
Sneak Bow. Let
Yeah.
me show you the way.
bro.
Bad man, I don't play games.
Yo,
It's
they,
tough.
bro.
When you hear that in London,
They
it's-
were like in a trance. Like they heard the beat drop and they were like, "Rah!" Like I was like, what?
Yeah,
What
that's
is
like
going
the type of song you need to save for like the peak moment of the
on? Yeah,
night.
they were
Nah.
OD
In that city.
when that
In that
song
city, in that
dropped.
city.
and then you try to play it in other cities and
It
it,
just
doesn't
won't
hit.
work.
You played that here and it would not hit the way it hit over there.
Yeah.
Not hit the way it hit over there. I was like shocked. Like I've never seen a crowd react. Like I was like,
Yeah.
what?
But yeah, that's my favorite part about nightlife in a new city. Just finding
Hearing
that
that-
one song that
makes the city
specifically
go up.
connects to that city.
Yeah, I respect that.
What's Ottawa's or Montreal's?
Oh my god.
Montreal's. Oh my
God, if I
god.
think you can answer this is crazy.
Oh, Montreal's. They were playing one of them.
Is it a French song?
Yeah, it was a French song. It was kind of like Haitians. It was like Haitian. Oh man, I was at Vibenders party, in the summer. Shout out to Vibenders. They played that. They dropped that. I'm forgetting.
Mm.
No.
Also, someone wrote in and said that they wanted to talk about the Love Is Blind season. Well, a few people actually did write in.
I know the contestants, but
I've been putting it off, but I
yeah.
haven't. This season kind of sucked. Though.
Yeah, I was gonna say I wasn't as invested. I watched it, but I wasn't as invested.
The season sucked.
It
I
wasn't
think
that
only two. I mean, spoiler alert. Sorry. 2 out of the 5 or 6 couples ended up to the altar,
Yeah.
which I think is a
even
really
to
low.
the altar, like they didn't even.
Yeah, like a lot of
And
them
they
were
both
like
got married.
They both got married.
Like-
Yes. So
there's
spoiler
there was
alert.
no drama.
Ashley and Tyler got married, and oh my
The
god,
white girl and
she wasn't white. She's Asian.
well, the Asian girl and
Asian?
Yeah.
What's her name? Oh my god, Taylor? No, Taylor?
Nah.
Taylor and Garrett. Yeah, Taylor
Garrett.
and Garrett
Oh.
and Ashley and what's his name? Tyler got married.
Yeah.
I mean, not much to say. Like I said, everyone did. No one made it. Like the season was just weird.
Yeah,
The
it was
casting, I think, was terrible. The only thing that kind of came out of this season was like all the reunions coming up, or I think by now would be released, but
not yet.
The whole issue with like Tyler and the kids thing.
Yeah.
So the baby mom made a video, and she did come out with like basically like her truth or the facts or whatever. She is a lesbian. So for backstory, if you guys don't know, Tyler and Ashley, they met in the pods. They instantly fell in love. He proposed. They did their whole thing. Whatever. Talking about. They were basically this like perfect couple. Like they were like so in love. He was like perfect for each other. And then it came out that he had kids, right? Which he never mentioned in the pods. He never mentioned beforehand until like they got out. They were like doing their whole what?
Didn't mention it until after?
Until like they like got out of the pods and they were in their living situation. He did not mention it. So like a couple episodes in, all of a sudden they're kind of like sitting and it's awkward and it ends up coming out. She's okay. So he has 3 kids.
He said he was a sperm donor.
He said he was a sperm donor.
He doesn't just have kids. He said he was a sperm donor.
He said he was.
That's commendable.
No, listen. He said he was a sperm donor. That he donated his sperm to a couple that couldn't have kids.
Yeah.
And she asked him, "Do these kids know what you look like?" And he said, "No, I don't think so."
Okay, yeah, no problem then.
The internet does what the internet does, and the internet digs. And they found pictures of this guy at birth with the mother.
Okay.
So
that's okay. The kid might not remember.
He's at birth. They're matching in Christmas pajamas.
How old is the kid?
Like toddler age.
All right, he still might not remember.
Mucho.
No?
The oldest is old enough to remember. There's 3, remember. There's an older one, then there's 2 kids.
Yeah.
So he's around them, like I said, matching pajamas at Christmas, family style photos, like things like that. For you, my thing is, the sperm donor thing I could kind of get up until now, right? Because if you say, okay, yeah, if it was a lesbian couple, you donated your sperm.
Would you be okay if he donated physically?
So listen now.
Oh.
So I would be okay if you found out that like, okay, you donated your sperm to a lesbian couple. Okay, cool. They maybe like they were friends of yours. They wanted to have kids, so you donated your sperm. Yeah. Okay, cool. You were inner like because they were your friends that you were maybe around them. He lied and said these kids don't know what he looks like. That was like, okay, this is crazy. He's lying because there's pictures on the internet of them with these kids. Soccer games.
Lie number 1.
Yeah, soccer games, this and that, recitals. Like he's active in these kids' lives. Like I said, Christmas Day, opening gifts, matching pajamas.
This is the only time you want a man to not be active in a kid's life.
Exactly. Then the baby mom comes out and says her story is that she's a lesbian. She was with her ex-wife. They wanted a baby. Tyler donated their sperm for their son. Okay, cool. She's pregnant. Ex-wife decides, I don't want this. She dips. So she's all heartbroken, re-tay-tay. She then conceives naturally and sexually with him twins. And that's how he ended up having 3 kids with Shorty.
So he turned the lesbian.
Okay, I'm gonna say turn the lesbian.
It could still just be donate, but I think maybe it's more effective if you
you cannot call it. And this is not Shameless. For everyone who watched Shameless, where the Shameless, what do you know the show Shameless?
The Trailer Trash Show.
The Trailer Trash Show, amazing show by the way. So basically the couple wanted a kid. Yeah. She couldn't carry kids, but they couldn't afford like in vitro or like this whatever. So her man fucked her mom because her mom could carry kids.
Still, everybody has the genes,
But that is like that's not sperm donating anymore.
It's not.
No, it's not. I mean, it's the most like it's the most. No, you can't. What
if you does the turkey baster thing work? Like
I don't think so. Wouldn't the sperm die once it's?
I don't know.
What about if it's a gay guy and a lesbian, and then they're just doing it because it's the most effective way to do it?
How could they both get aroused?
True.
Either of them. Yeah. How would either of them get aroused?
That's true.
But I mean, she conceived naturally with him, and she's lesbian, and she had sex with him and got pregnant with twins.
So you need that middleman. You need that turkey baster as the middleman.
I think you need a third party. Damn. In order to call it a sperm donor.
Where's the fun for him?
There's no fun for you. You're just donating your sperm. For me, in order to
2 birds, 1 stone.
No. In order to call it a donation, you need a middleman.
Yeah. Donating.
I don't think you can just donate your sperm like, we're having sex and you nut and I get pregnant and you can't be a sperm donor that way.
Janelle Monáe is asking you to be the sperm donor. You're not saying yes?
In my current life? No.
No, not now. Yeah, hypothetically, if you're single.
Sperm don't like just.
No, like that.
Well, I don't want any kids right
No,
now, so
okay,
I'm gonna say no
You're gonna say no?
regardless.
But you don't have to. Be
But
in
they're
her
not
life
your
after.
kids.
Yeah, you don't have to be in her life after.
I wouldn't be okay with that.
You wouldn't be
me
okay?
personally.
That's good.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm checking.
Yeah, but regardless, so it
Me
came out.
neither.
It come out.
There's just
it
someone that
came
looks
out.
like me running around like halfway
Yeah.
across the world. Nah,
Yeah, that's true.
Really?
Nah.
So you never donate your sperm ever?
Never. I would never do that.
Now Zoe's gonna put out a
I'm
crazy
not-
number.
I'm not cool.
I know, right?
What about $1 billion?
What?
See, that's a little different.
What?
I could get a check. You could give me a check to donate.
Sperm?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You could pay me off for that.
You pay. Okay.
Not my booty hole.
All right. So Janelle Monáe asked $10 million for you to donate physically.
10's not enough.
100 to donate physically.
To donate physically, so she's basically.
You
I'm just a
can't-
male prostitute.
Yeah, you're just
Yeah,
having
yeah.
sex with her and
That's
hoping.
not donating
no, that's
sperm.
not donating
You're just a
sperm.
male
Well,
prostitute.
whatever. However you want to say it. Because it's more effective that way. Let's be honest.
Is it?
I don't know. I hope so.
I don't think that's true.
It's not.
I don't.
But you're
think
getting
that's
closer.
true.
Like you have the temperature control and the turkey baster. But you're just going.
I don't know if that's
They don't
true.
actually use a turkey baster.
Oh,
Whatever
it's
the
a
medical
similar contraption.
whatever medical
Or what about
instruments or whatever
So
they
is
use
the
for
is the
them.
condom thing fake then? When people say like
Yeah.
girls have taken condoms out the trash.
I don't
That's
know
fake.
how
Yeah,
true
it dies
that
after
is.
it dies after like a few minutes or something. Yeah.
Does it?
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't know how true it is. Like, 'cause I'm not a medical expert. Please Google.
I
I
am.
don't think-
it dies after a few. I got MD. It dies after a few minutes.
I don't think you can. You can transfer.
Didn't they say Drake put hot sauce?
Yeah.
in a
Kills
condom
That wasn't true.
and a girl tried to put it in her?
I don't think that's true.
Yeah, I can see a girl trying.
Oh, for sure. I'm sure women have done extremely stupid things to get pregnant for men.
That's funny.
But I don't like. I feel like
There's a
once
Dominican daughter that looks eerily like Drake.
who's Dominican daughter?
Some Dominican daughter that I saw on Twitter. But maybe, I might have got Kentelled.
Yeah, I just think I don't. I
Got
just
K-body.
feel like once sperm is out of the body, I just want to know. Like, okay,
Yeah, you need them
just
to
like-
donate physically.
no, I'm just saying like sperm in a condom is just so like.
Oh
Ugh,
yeah,
move that, man. I just
Yeah.
want nah.
That's real.
You go away with that.
Keep it inside.
Something is actually wrong with you.
Yo,
Something is actually wrong with you. But just like the visual of sperm in a condom just gives me
Yeah.
the ick. I don't like it.
It is wild.
It's just like, bro, like literally, like go with that, man. Like, why you even have that here?
Yeah.
And then the shame that you guys do to like go to the bathroom. It's like,
Yeah.
okay. What'd you say?
You wake up and it's just there.
I mean, wake up.
Well, you know, shit happens. You know what I mean? Sometimes you're not disposing right away. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, like you just dashed it
yeah.
somewhere,
Like,
and,
oh fuck.
and then
yeah.
you just turn your head
Yeah,
and the condom's
like,
in the corner.
Yeah. You know what I mean? We've had
You
that.
take a
You
step
guys
off
are
the bed.
We've had bad mornings,
guys.
yo. Yeah.
You guys are
Get up in the
nasty.
morning.
Ew.
Hey, we get tired after.
That's
Things happen.
funny.
There's no way you're that tired that you can't
Yo,
tie
we
it
all
and
been
throw
there,
it.
yo. We all been there. It's happened, yo. I'll fall on that sword and say it's happened. You know what I mean?
That is so gross.
Yeah, it is.
Just throw it down. Like all you do is take 2 times, go to the bathroom, and either you can't. You don't have to flush it. I don't know. Throw it in the
3
garbage.
a.m.
I'm flushing.
You
Yeah.
flush condoms? I don't think you're supposed to. I
not
think it's
supposed
bad
to.
for your plumbing.
Unless you're renting, then fuck it.
I mean, what if it's not my house?
Then you're messing up her plumbing.
Eh.
But why can't you just throw it in the garbage? Like, why are you scared? Like, what, you flush it
Because of that, I don't know if the thing
Okay,
is
just
true.
throw it- I'm sorry, no disrespect, but like, no one's gonna go into the garbage and like get.
You can never be too. You can never be too
like,
sure. You can never be too sure. That's going down the toilet.
Stay. I mean, you're like hypothetically, if you're single, stay that vigilant, man.
You got to.
Don't matter, man.
Prepare.
Don't matter if you work at
prepare
Food
for the
Basics.
worst.
Yo. Some girls just want a baby, yo.
Some people just want a kid,
Yeah.
and it just happened to be you today.
Especially if they're in their 30s. Oh, we've been there already.
Yeah, like, people. I just. I think you guys are dragging it. Anyways, do you want to do Dear
I'm
Relentless?
watching it flush.
I mean,
Make
we
sure
don't
it
have
doesn't
much
Float back up.
other than. Oh wait,
But
you
yeah.
had the Kawhi topic, but
Yeah, let's do Dear Relentless.
Yeah.
Yeah,
do
yeah.
Relentless,
We're
okay.
there.
We had a few. I think actually let's do 2. Okay, this one. Do we have our little dingy dingy ding?
Yeah.
Did you do it?
No, but
We'll
do
add it in post.
Yeah.
Okay, Dear Relentless Diaries, attraction. Hey y'all, this might be a weird question to ask, but how do you know when you're attracted to someone? I recently got close to 2 coworkers. Everyone is in our early 20s, and one of them told me that recently she's never really been attracted to anyone, ? She said she's felt strong friendship and can't really differentiate friendship from romantic relationship. And my other coworker revealed to me that her current boyfriend isn't her type, which is fine, but then the other coworker made a comment like, why are you with him if he's not your type? Clearly your type is clearly your type is, I guess, clearly your type is to see yourself settling down with, so why are you with somebody else you don't see yourself settling down with? Okay, well, I kind of agree with her. I can admit that types can change over time. The person in question is always mentioning how her boyfriend isn't her type, whatever. So they began, isn't her type whatsoever, and they've been together for 2 years at this point. Okay, so the question is, in the beginning, how do you know when you're attracted to someone? I don't know, my coochie jumps a little bit.
Yeah.
Are they talking like
your emotion?
Yeah, are they talking physical attraction or like emotionally?
Okay, well, physical attraction, I feel like I don't want to explain it, but yeah, you
feel attracted to them.
You feel attracted to them. Like,
yeah.
Physically, they're pleasing.
What did we say that the brain just can't ignore 3 things: danger, food, and sex?
Is that true?
Yeah,
it makes sense.
Something like that. Yeah, like those. That's like your flight or whatever. Like you can't you can't. Yeah, you can't pretend like that. You don't see those things. So it's kind of like if you're attracted to somebody, it's there, and if you're pretending, it's not.
Yeah.
Like
so I assume they mean emotionally,
right? Because if this girl's saying her boyfriend's not her type, then how would you know you're attracted to him if he's not your type? I get that.
And that I don't necessarily agree with. But first, before we answer that, do you think, because I heard someone say your type can't be your type if you've never been with them. Do you agree?
Ooh.
Like, if someone would be like, I want a guy that's 6'5", makes $150,000 who plays in the NBA.
Yeah.
And that's my type. But if you've never been with someone like that, how could that be your type?
I agree if you've never been if you've never rubbed shoulders to the point where you think you could bag it. You know what I mean? Like, or else you're just being
delusional.
Yeah, that's the word.
That's the word.
Like, yeah, like if your type is guys that are
you don't have to literally date her, but like date her or him.
If your type is guys that are 7 foot and you've never been with a guy that's 7 foot, is that really your type?
So incels don't have.
Well, maybe you're just attracted to this, right? Like maybe you see it and there's
because your type is. I would assume, I'm talking for people that have been with people, your type is who you've been with.
Or who you're attracted to.
Yeah. But if you're attracted to someone that you've never been with, are you really like, how do you really know? You've never been with them.
But it's just the attraction aspect of it though. That's the thing. Like if I'm attracted to guys that are tall.
Yeah. But is it valid, I guess, is probably a better thing.
I don't know how valid.
Because if I say my type is girls that look like Beyonce, you'd be like, what? Like, that makes no sense.
Yeah. Because my example, I love guys with nice teeth. So if my type is guys with nice teeth.
I assume you've been with men with nice teeth before.
Every guy I've been with has nice teeth. That's one thing I'm
okay, so that's different. That's different. That doesn't count.
I do not mess with no. This is gonna sound really bad, but I do not mess with niggas with bad teeth. No.
Yeah.
You could fix it though.
Then fix it before you meet me.
Yeah, that's good. You don't like white guys from the UK.
I feel like that's kind of mean to say.
Why?
You got your teeth fixed.
Oh,
yo, you stop doing.
First of all, calling the kettle black.
First of all,
yeah, wait.
My teeth. Hold on.
You fixed your teeth.
Hold on. Mm-hmm. My teeth were not fixed.
Okay, you had work done on your teeth.
I had one.
You didn't have.
You had a procedure.
Yeah,
I didn't have bad teeth at all. I had a small.
But you got work done on your teeth.
Very minimal work done.
So if someone else gets their teeth done, they could just fix their teeth.
Yeah, he got you there.
So get it done before you meet me.
Okay. I thought you were saying like you're too good for somebody who even got work done.
No, not at all. I'm saying even if he could have the most crooked, jacked up
They need to
teeth
be nice and real.
7th grade.
So,
if you got braces and they're straight now, hey baby, what's up?
So let me give you a couple male examples,
and we're gonna answer this question.
Sorry, we'll come back.
Okay. I would just like.
So, Fabulous Tamia days. Would you
crooked teeth?
No,
I don't think so.
Chipped tooth.
Okay.
Even J. Cole's teeth.
I was about to say J. Cole, you wouldn't do it. Chris Brown.
his teeth bad?
A little jacked up.
They're a little. I think one's kind of over the other, right?
Yeah.
It's not
That's
terrible.
cool. Okay.
They're not terrible.
Light skin, right?
No, don't do that. You're so. I hate you guys do this.
No, I'm playing. All right, you're
Found
being
the
consistent.
exception.
Yeah, you're being
Michael
consistent.
Strahan, I think, is attractive. And
What?
Right? That's a one that throws me a little bit. I won't lie, because usually I don't like a gap.
You know what? Yeah, that was too loud of a what. Shout out to you, Michael.
Yeah,
Strahan.
I don't like a gap at all. But he's still handsome though.
Word.
Yeah,
Nigga like fit. Okay.
yeah.
But anyways, all right, back to the question.
Yeah.
Anyways, yes.
So how do you know you like someone emotionally?
It has to start purring.
I think it.
That's what it is, right?
What's wrong with this guy, bro?
Right? You feel it.
We said emotionally, Mucho.
Oh, right.
When your heart starts purring. Like,
Yeah,
what-
but that's what women get. Like, you do something nice, and like, oh my god, like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah,
The coochie starts
I think-
purring.
yeah.
I think it's different for everybody though. How you know you like someone, because it depends. Like I know certain dudes where like who are super like players, and when they don't want to do that anymore, that's how they know they like someone. It's not necessarily a way that, like,
Okay.
you know, it's like they want to stop what they're doing.
You only want them.
Yeah.
Um,
For me personally, because let's just talk personally. For me, I think when I want to, when I want to do things for people that I don't normally do for people, when I care about someone's opinion.
is it when the attraction is emotionally?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like when I care about their opinion, when I care.
When there's stakes.
Yeah. It's going to sound bad, but like when I care if I hurt their feelings.
Yeah.
You know, like,
I
Like you're like
care-
scared to answer questions sometimes. Like, damn, what is this gonna hurt out? Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
care she cries tonight. That's how I know. I like
yeah. Well, not even care. It's just like you
Nah,
don't
that's
want, like,
real.
I wouldn't want to do anything to hurt your feelings. So
Yeah.
I'm going to adjust
Yeah,
the things I do, the things I say, you know, to not even unintentionally hurt. Because there's
Yeah.
certain people where it's like, you're living your life. I don't care if you get hurt by me living my life. I'm living my
Yeah.
life.
that's real.
But then there's certain people where it's
You'll
like,
change your life to make them feel better.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
That's
for me,
real.
I'd
I
say
like
it's
that.
probably that.
you make me better.
why are you on your tippy toes?
You've
What
been sitting like that the whole
right?
time.
Get in, like, what's
Yo,
going
once
on?
I
And
learned
you have
that-
no shoes on.
Like
Once
he's
I
wearing
learned that these
heels.
guys don't see my feet, oh my god.
Yeah, you're just living
You're
your
gonna be
best life in
toes
them
out
socks.
next
Yeah, I might take the socks off next.
Ew, absolutely not. Anyways, so how do you know when you're emotionally attracted to somebody?
Yo, honestly, Trezor said some real shit there. Yeah, I mean, cause I'm the type of person that I really live my own life. You know what I mean? Like I don't care. Like if it doesn't jive with you, then too bad. But if I'm at the point where I'll like change my life so that both of ours are better, that's like, oh wow, like I really like this girl. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. What about you, Clyde?
Kind of like just piggybacking off of what your source
Man,
said.
y'all need to stop piggybacking.
No,
bro.
because I interrupted.
If it is what it is, then that's-
I interrupted and said when there's stakes, when it feels like things can be like lost here. It's like if things have an impact, like how the person feels. If you care about their opinion and shit like that, like that's I don't know. When there's stakes, when there's something to be lost here, when things can go wrong.
Yeah. When I'm not anxious for 2 weeks after going raw. Yeah, that's one of them too, right? Like, if a baby
He said
happens,
right.
if a baby happens, I
Agree.
won't kill myself. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
like, you know what I mean?
Don't say that. Stop saying that.
That's real too.
Bro, do you know that, before I answer, do you know that clip of Kevin Hart and Ray? And Kevin Hart's like, me gon' die to Ray. And they're like, Kevin?
You can't
Kevin?
say that.
That's how I feel Mucho. Like, Mucho?
Oh, my bad.
Mucho. Please, me gon' die. That video makes me cry of laughter. Every time I watch it, I laugh. And they're like, Kevin? That's racist. Kevin, you can't say that. And he's like, what? That's how I feel every time you open
Every
your
time
mouth.
I speak,
Every time you
damn.
speak, it's me gon' die. Every time you speak.
Listen, just trust me. I know what the line is.
Oh God, please don't ever cross it if you know
So
the
what
line
about
is.
you?
How do I know when I'm attracted to someone emotionally? I get super shy.
I hate that.
Yeah.
I hate
And
that.
It's like, yeah, you're such a confident girl. Like,
Yeah.
I can see if you're like,
When I realize I like a guy, I get like ooh, like super like I like him. I'm like in my shell. and like super held back.
I hate that because it kills the vibe.
Yeah.
Does it?
Yes,
I
because you're
try.
being all bashful and shy, sitting on the
You at the
corner
edge of the bed, like,
Yeah, I wouldn't like that. Okay, hold on. Maybe not that level of
Yeah.
shy, but I'm definitely just a little bit more like,
Mm-hmm.
like you know,
Yeah.
And you be on here calling men bitches. And
yeah. I be
hoes
calling
and
y'all
everything.
bitches and stupid ass niggas and hoes and shit. But when he's around, I'm like,
And that's what he's expecting and everything. And then you
yeah.
get
And then I see him and I'm like, hands between the legs, like yeah.
All right, guys, I have a hard out.
yeah.
I need to head out.
Well,
Mucho has an event.
Mucho has an event.
Well, I guess we could wrap it up, can we? Or what
yeah,
time are we
like
at?
we are there. We're 2:23.
Okay. Well, yeah, we can wrap it up.
Yeah.
We can do more next
That
week.
was the answer.
Yeah, we can do more.
I hope we answered your question, girl.
Yeah, and also y'all watch the Office Movers. We can even talk about. Well,
Season finale.
we
The last
will
two
watch
episodes
the
dropped.
last. I haven't watched the last two, but
I
I've
haven't
watched
watched
the
it yet.
first four. Shout out to Jay and Trey. But watch the Office Movers if you're from Canada on Crave. And then maybe we'll do like a full season review next episode when we watched all 6.
Yeah.
And then we'll have Clyde back on camera.
Yeah, guys.
Anyways, guys, shout out episode 41. We'll see you guys next week.
Here.
Look at Mucho. Steady, ready to get out. No pun intended. Oh, wait, let's do a picture quick before you go.
Yeah.